Ketchup.
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 Come on in, sit on down. Let me clear you a space on the couch right between me and Mikey.
This is a love seat. There's not enough room for them.
Squeeze them in. Come on in here, guys.
If you're skinny,
What's up?
if you're half as fat as a half of a Mikey.
It's me, Jeremy.
Oh yeah, this is me, Mikey.
And Mikey's on the beeps and boops today.
I'm on the beep. Boop, beep,
What does
boop,
that
boop,
mean? It means he edits the podcast.
And that I hit the record button.
Yeah, he hit the record button. That's the beeps.
Jeremy hasn't hit a record button in his fucking life.
Wouldn't even know how.
Doesn't even, well, I think you'd know how.
I know how, yeah.
He does know how. Yeah, this is a podcast where two best friends, if this is your first, because sometimes, man, they say, I've heard this on every fucking podcast I've ever listened
Okay.
to. Sometimes this podcast could be someone's first podcast.
Well, you know what I like to do on Ketchup in the Living Room? Throw you in the fucking deep end.
Ignore that.
No, throw you in the deep end. Sink or swim.
You're in the wolf pit now.
Fucking catch up.
You're in the,
the
wolf pit, I says. They're in the wolf pit, Jeremy.
I'd go into the wolf pit. I'd pet all the wolves. Make them my dogs.
Right.
Call it the dog pit after that.
The dog pit, yeah. I'll come hang out. I like dogs.
Yeah, see? It's not so bad down here.
Oh, man. Here we are in the living room. We took last week off.
Yeah, because I was on vacation and you had some days off, so we had been hanging out for like a few days before it was time to do the podcast.
There was no opportunity to catch up because we was already caught up.
Yeah. Oh, but you know what we did watch?
What did we watch?
Talk about the Boys.
Oh, yeah, I did want to talk about the
Amazon
Boys.
Prime, the Boys guys. Yeah. Oh.
I had very much unfairly fucked this show off.
I didn't really think I was going to be into it because I don't like people raping people on shows and shit.
Yeah, you don't like when they
like
take
slicing guts open.
Yeah, like when they take the superhero genre and stick it up its own ass.
A little. I mean, not that I don't like the Watchmen. I think that's the height of it. For me. That's.
Yeah, I thought this was going to be too gross and uncomfortable.
Me too. But you know what? The performances were great. The writing was good, and it's a fucking great show.
Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. I should have known because Carl Urban was in it.
Yeah.
That I would love it because there's really nothing that Carl Urban has ever made that I didn't love.
Name 3 Carl Urban things.
Lord of the Rings. He played
it.
Éomer, the writer of Rohan.
Wow, you're such a fucking nerd.
He did a real good job. Not that I like those movies, but he did a real good job playing Spock in those. Bones. Excuse me.
No, you're
Spock.
right.
Jesus Christos. That other guy did do a good job playing Spock, though. Zachary Quinto.
They were all good in that
Yeah,
movie. But those new Star Trek movies I didn't like, but they were good.
They're doo-doo. And, I liked the show Almost Human, but also, more than that, I liked his performance in Dredd, the reboot of Judge Dredd.
That was an awesome movie.
Yeah, so that's just to name a few.
So, and I didn't even think Carl Urban was the best part of this show.
No, I don't think so either.
No.
I thought the main guy was better than
I thought
Carl,
so too.
Huey?
Huey, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought the two best parts of this was Huey, who's the guy who's like he's like your character.
He's
your
your
audience.
insert point. Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
the
Homelander.
Yeah.
Who is their
Homelander
version of Superman.
is bananas.
Dudes,
He's
guys.
so good.
It's crazy. He's playing such a weird shade of evil, but also not evil.
Yeah, it's weird because you're like, is this guy just a giant baby?
Yeah, parts of
But
it.
then he's far more nefarious than that.
It's like he's ambitious and he's trying to like get his hands in all the little pots in the
Yes.
Because basically the show's about okay, so it's a superhero world, but it's kind of it's like mixed with our world. There's a lot of 9/11-y stuff in this.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of Disney stuff in this, like giant corporations
It's very much about corporations.
Yeah,
and them.
making decisions and like they. In fact, the superheroes in this world they have powers, but they make movies. They star in movies as themselves.
Yeah.
In TV shows, and they have albums and shit.
And everything's all about like perception and reputation and like living by corporate guidelines. And you have handlers and you have.
Right, you can't like at one point, the girl, what's her name?
I always want to call her Limelight,
but she has light powers anyway.
Yeah,
I can't really remember what it is. Starlight, probably. Yeah,
I think.
And like
Starlight, methinks.
At one point, like she's on her way home and she's not in her costume or anything, but like there's this girl getting assaulted and she goes and fucks these guys up, and then she gets like in trouble the next day for like fighting crime.
Yeah, because like some of it gets caught on camera, but not the part where the dudes are trying to have at that lady.
Yeah. But so it's not a clean-cut, straightforward superhero story, but it has a lot of awesome superhero shit in it.
Yeah, and it's cool because like I imagine you, and I'm sure people did, like this show, even if you didn't have any, if you had very little exposure to superhero stuff.
Right, yeah.
You could just like it because it's just it's a well-made show.
Yeah,
it's very
exactly.
quality. Everything's of a high quality.
It was honestly, it's a really quality show.
It's based on the Garth Ennis comic books.
Yeah.
called The Boys,
right? And,
which are harder to read than the show is to watch because it gets even worse in the books.
Yeah, and I don't want to read that.
Don't read.
This
that.
was bad enough.
Just watch the show.
So in each one of the characters in the Seven, that's the name of their team.
Yes,
is
Justice
an
League.
analog of a Justice League character.
Yep, very thinly veiled.
Oh, it's super obvious. There's a guy called the Deep, and he wears Aquaman's costume, basically.
What a great story that guy has. I really came around. He does some of the worst shit in the first episode.
In the first episode, he's the worst. But by the end of it, you really feel bad for him. You really
feel bad for him. There's one part that I keep thinking about from the show. He goes, the Deep, he just like Aquaman, he can talk to sea creatures. And he goes to a grocery store, and he sees all the lobsters in the tank, and he's like, can I get this lobster? And the guy just goes to grab any lobster.
Yeah.
And he goes, no, that guy right. He goes, that one right there. And he goes, as the guy's pulling it out, he goes, that's my guy.
Because he's like, I'm going to get you out of here, dude.
Yeah.
Because he's tried to do heroic things over the course of like 4 or 5 episodes, and he keeps fucking up.
And then he got sent to like Sandusky, Ohio, or something like that.
A landlocked state.
Yeah, they have. Well, it's in Michigan, right?
Right.
Because they're like, we got Lake Erie.
Yeah, no, they're near the Great Lakes. Yeah.
But then when the guy fucking pulls the lobster, I was like, this show, I was already, because it's like 6th or 7th episode, so, I'm very into the show at this point. They pull the lobster out, and you see him like, oh, good, he's going to get to go home with this lobster, and they're going to talk it out or whatever.
Yeah, they'll be friends. He'll have someone to talk to.
And the guy pulls the lobster out, and he just fucking knifes its head, and I was like, as a viewer, they had made me feel bad for that lobster.
Yeah, for sure.
They had humanized the lobster for me.
Absolutely. Yeah, and it's also fucked up. Like, is that what they do at grocery stores? I thought you were supposed to boil lobsters alive.
Yeah, I thought we were supposed to kill them.
Yeah, I don't know. You know what part I've been thinking about a lot?
What's that?
The part where so there's the Homelander who he wears like an American flag cape. He's Superman.
Such a cool.
He has all the powers of Superman. I
does.
think he's as powerful as Superman.
Yeah.
Although he basically relies on his heat vision.
Yeah, it's weird because it's funny because a lot of times why does Superman even do anything? Why doesn't he just heat vision it?
Well, this guy
does that.
Yeah. And then the Wonder Woman, what's her name?
Maeve,
and she looks exactly like Wonder Woman, basically.
Exactly.
And at one point, they're on a plane, and
jeez,
it's getting terrorist attacked, 9/11 style.
It's straight up getting, and I was like, "Is this okay?"
They went hard on the 9/11 stuff in this because it probably came out right after 9/11.
They were using box cutters.
Yeah, it was the same exact scenario.
And it was essentially like, that thing where Mark Wahlberg was like, if I was on that fucking flight, I'd have fucking taken those terrorists down.
Chill out,
no fucking
Wahlberg.
problem.
You know what? Put your government cheese on your cheeseburger and you sit down.
I'd have smacked each one of them with a fucking Wahlburger, and I'd have told them to say hi to their mom.
Yeah, exactly. So they show up on the plane while it's getting 9/11.
Whilst.
And at one point, so Homelander just blasts all these guys with heat vision. And then they open up the cockpit, and there's another guy in there, and he just blasts them, too, and kicks the pilot, who, I don't know if he was already dead or not. And then he also heat visions the whole panel that flies the plane. He visions
the dash of the fucking plane.
So now they're like, oh, fuck, well, what are we going to do? And then he's like, well, we got to just leave.
And because that's a great, he doesn't care about people. That's the thing he doesn't have.
Not at all. He has no empathy.
None at all.
They said he was raised in a facility by scientists.
Yes, absolutely.
No human personal connection. He is all corporate.
And after him, it was like
they start
because guys, if you didn't know, welcome to Spoiler Cast, where we spoil everything we talk about. You should know this.
It's true. But you should still watch. Even if we're about to do some spoilers. But you should still watch the show because it's minute for minute. I would say super quality.
Yeah, and all the relationships are worthwhile, and all the characters are awesome. There's no bad acting. There's no bad anything, really.
No, there's no bad anything.
Yeah, we watched it in 2 days.
Yeah, and we even took a little break, I think because we're kind of getting... I didn't want to get too burnt out on it.
Yeah.
So we took a little break, but by the time I was ready to go back to it, it was the next day.
Yeah, absolutely. And there was only 2 episodes left.
Yeah,
exactly. We were like halfway through, but we had watched the first 6 episodes.
Right. There's 8.
Yeah, and the first episode's like 4 hours long, I think. I don't know, but it felt like forever.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
So this part where he's in the plane and it's about to crash, and he's like, we got to get the fuck out of here. Because Maeve can't fly, but the Homelander can.
Yes.
And she's like, you got to fucking save us.
Yeah.
And he's like, no.
And there's like a little girl with like a fucking teddy bear, and her and Maeve have already kind of bonded on the plane in the few minutes she's been up there.
And I like she's like, okay, you got to go outside the plane, fly underneath us, and like carry us. And he's like, what the fuck? You can't do that.
That's not how science works.
like,
he's like, if I'm not standing on the ground, I can't.
I have no
something.
strength.
Yeah.
There's no, and he's like, I'd probably just go under it and burst through the whole plane.
Because essentially, Garth Ennis is just ripping superhero shit apart when he
so,
wrote this, right?
This scene specifically, I thought that explanation specifically was because you always see Superman doing that.
Yeah, and I bet that scene played out almost exactly how it played out in the comic. It felt like that was the vision and the voice of the author of the story coming across.
Technically, guys, Superman can do that because he extends his bioelectric field around the whole plane. So, if you guys know about Superman's
Super
bioelectric
nerd over
field,
here.
Listen, I really wish the Superman would come and beat the shit out of the Homelander. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, I'm like, it's fun, and it's funny too because he's like the closest thing to an awesome Superman I've seen in anything in like 4 or 5 years.
Yeah,
you know,
I just watched a clip of Connor. He's that Superboy in the DC universe.
Oh, okay.
On the show Titans.
Yeah. Well, we're kind of watching that, right? We haven't really gotten to
we
that
gotta
part.
get to this part where Connor's on because it looked awesome. He beat the shit out of a bunch of fucking. I don't look like a bunch of SWAT jabronis was trying to take down Connor.
Oh, wow.
And him and Crypto beat their ass.
Oh, really?
And it was cool. He used his super
got
breath.
the big white dog, Crypto?
He used his heat vision. The dog used its heat vision.
Oh, shit.
There's one part where a missile is flying in a window. The dog, like, jumps up, grabs it with its mouth in midair, turns sideways, and turns the missile so that it goes back the way it was coming and blows the fucking guy up that shot it at him.
That's awesome.
So those are my 2 superhero suggestions. You should watch Titans and you should watch The Boys, but The Boys is probably better than Titans.
I would think so, but I still do want to finish Titans.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I can't. And this is it's an Amazon Prime original series.
Yeah.
And it was a blast. It was a hit.
Yep.
They're filming season 2 right now.
Great.
I've seen a couple of
a good cliffhanger ending that I'm not going to spoil right now.
No,
you know?
yeah, we won't spoil the ending.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's coming back.
Cool. I'm excited.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a great
very
show.
good. You should check that out. What else?
Oh, speaking of superheroes, I watched. Finally, I saw fucking Captain Marvel.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Have you seen that?
No.
Oh, yeah.
How'd you see that?
Okay, so I was on vacation, and then guess what? Monday was a holiday, so we got out fucking early. So my first day back from vacation, we got out early.
It was Columbus Day.
Yeah. So this
why
dude
I
at
said it
work,
in that voice.
this dude at work was like, "Oh, did you see Captain Marvel?" Yeah, because he keeps asking me if I've seen Captain Marvel. I'm like, "Why is this dude so obsessed with Captain Marvel?"
He likes the cat.
Yeah, and I'm like, right, he does like the cat, and I'm like, no, I haven't. He's like, oh, well, you know what? I'll go rent it and I'll come over and watch it. I'm like, all right.
Really? What do you mean? Went to a red box?
Yeah, I went to a red box. He's like, do you have a DVD player? I'm like, well,
I don't know.
My Xbox can do that.
Yeah. Hopefully my Xbox plays DVDs.
So I fucking watched Captain Marvel, and it was pretty good. Like, I liked it. I know that I feel like there's a weird thing about it that it's a little too feministy or something.
I always think that's a weird...
Do some people say that?
I keep hearing this, and I'm like, what are you... Like, there's that part in Avengers Endgame where all the chicks get together.
Oh, I love that.
I love it.
Yeah.
I don't know why people...
It's awesome.
I just don't know what the... Okay, so how... I'm not going to get in... Because, like, why isn't every other movie too duty? Why aren't there too many dudes and everything? Because that's how everything
They'll probably do a whole all-women Avengers.
Dude, that part where when all the chicks are coming together and the Wasp becomes large and she's like doing the punch her hand thing.
Yeah.
I get fucking hyphy, dude. I'm ready to go. I'm ready. I got my Sufi out, dude. I'm ready to go. It's my super finger Dane Cook.
And so it was feministy, but if
that
doesn't
mean bad.
Like, to me, feminism means like anybody. Just what it means to me. I don't know what it means to other people, but to me, it means whether you're a woman or not. You have power.
You have
equal opportunity to do anything that a man could do, or anybody.
Anyone can do anything. Yeah.
We're all on the same fucking
one tribe, y'all.
We all have the same abilities to do different things.
We all have the same potential.
Exactly.
Yes.
And but there was a really awesome part in this movie where at one point they kept showing flashbacks of her fucking everything up and like she was,
like training?
No, when she was like throughout her life, they would do a flashback of like her like driving a go-kart and she fucking wrecks it, and they do a flashback of her training to get in the Air Force and she fucking falls, and then so they show all that shit throughout the movie, and then at one point at the end when she's really getting badass, like she fucking gets knocked down, and then like they go back to all those moments like that you just saw, and like it's every time of her standing back up after she fucked up.
Oh, nice.
You know what I mean? And then
is that when No Doubt's playing?
That was the worst part.
I have heard that is bad. That when I'm Just a Girl part.
Yeah. Now the soundtrack to this movie was a lot of
Little on the nose.
Only that song. Everything
okay.
else, it was like there was like 2 whole songs, like a lot of
Okay.
like 90s chick rock.
You like 90s chick rock.
I do, and I
was
thought,
there any Alanis Morissette?
Dude, I was just going to tell you. I think the only thing it was missing was some Alanis.
Oh fuck!
And I'm like,
isn't it ironic?
It isn't it ironic? Yep.
Don't you think?
You know, when you have 10,000 Marvel movies, but all you need is a knife.
Yeah.
But I really thought that they should have replaced the No Doubt song with an Alanis song.
Yeah.
You know, or
Love
even
Alanis, dude.
or even the Four Non Blondes.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask. That's yeah.
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 But she wears like a Nine Inch Nails shirt like this whole movie.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. And
That's
it's
cool
cool because I did like it also as far as commenting more on the feminism part. She wasn't like super smoke show hotted up.
Oh, that's good.
You know, she's just like a chick in jeans, which I think is pretty hot.
Right.
And a Nine Inch Nails shirt with a
Yeah.
fucking grunge
Yeah,
shirt
that
around
sounds
her
right
waist.
up. That sounds right up your fucking
Yeah,
alley.
exactly. So I did like that
What
part.
about de-aged Coulson and de-aged Samuel L. Jackson?
Coulson was barely in this movie.
He was? I was wondering how much
Yeah,
he's in it.
like
That's good. He shouldn't have been
3
in it.
scenes.
Why is he in it at all? Just to bring him back into the universe?
And okay, so the feminist part, I had no problem with that. I thought it was a great feminist movie, a great human movie. I think everyone will enjoy most parts of this.
Humanist.
I thought it was a little too retconny, and I'm getting a little sick of things being a little too retconny.
Yeah, as a fan of Star Trek, I'm sure you've had it up to
Yeah.
here with things
Jesus
getting
Christ.
with your tribbles
let's
getting
we'll talk
retconned.
about the
Yeah, we'll
tribbles
get
in
to
a
that.
minute.
That was awesome, but we'll get to
It
it.
was awesome, yeah. But so, Jesus. So
What
then
did they retcon? Skrulls? We got Skrulls, Jeremy.
Yeah, the Skrulls were in it. They didn't retcon that. That has not been mentioned.
That's not
yet.
been conned yet.
So no, it's just like what they named the Avenger Initiative after her.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, like it was the name of her plane, the Avenger. And then he had Nick Fury was like on his computer writing this thing called the Protector Initiative. And after he saw the picture with her on the plane that said the Avenger, he changed it to the Avenger
He was
Initiative.
like, click, 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 delete,
Yeah.
delete, delete.
That was like the
delete.
last scene in the movie.
Oh.
And then also, in that thing he had on his computer, it said Phase 1. And then it had a whole paragraph. I'm like, ooh, I see what you guys are doing.
Oh, wow, you guys are
cutesy
clever.
wootsy.
Well, I kind of like that.
Yeah. And so Coulson and Nick Fury did work for S.H.I.E.L.D., but it wasn't like the real S.H.I.E.L.D. It was like a fake, phony little bitch S.H.I.E.L.D. that didn't know shit.
Are they called S.H.I.E.L.D., though?
Yeah, I think they were.
I guess because they got named S.H.I.E.L.D. in like the
But
in the 50s or 60s.
But it seemed like they didn't even know anything that S.H.I.E.L.D. knew.
Like Peggy Carter?
I don't know. I mean, like they
Is that
didn't
her
know
name?
they didn't know about space or aliens. I'm like, it feels like by the 90s they would have known about some aliens. Am I wrong?
Not given anything that happened in the Marvel universe.
Well,
till
what about
that.
the fucking
What are you doing with your hand there?
what's that square thing?
The Tesseract?
I mean, it was they really they showed the Tesseract in this movie. They found out about it, but
They didn't
I just
know what
feel
it
like
was, I guess.
The tentacle squid guys knew all about the Tesseract. Who are they?
Hydra.
Hydra. Yeah, it felt like Hydra has always known about.
Yeah,
the space
I
shit,
agree.
And it's like, how does Shield not know what Hydra knows?
Hydra always knows more than S.H.I.E.L.D.
That's fucked up.
Hail Hydra.
Hail Hydra. Welcome to HydraCast.
Welcome to Hydra, cats.
If you're a member of Hydra.
They're going to think we're in Hydra. We're talking shit about fucking S.H.I.E.L.D. and we're pro Hydra?
Yeah, Hail Hydra.
Yeah, they got a cooler symbol.
They do. And it's-
Octopuses are cooler than eagles.
Nobody says Hail Shield.
No, they don't.
That's not cool.
They should have workshopped a catchphrase for them.
I agree. Like
Shield forever. Oh no,
Yeah,
that's Wakanda.
yeah.
That's
Oh,
Wakanda.
fuck, see,
Fuck,
that's the
dude,
thing.
Yeah.
But anyway, overall, I thought this was a good movie. I thought it was.
Did you like it more than Black Panther?
Yeah,
What?
it was funny. It had a.
What
and-
are those?
I mean, that was the best line from Black Panther.
I never freeze.
I don't like that line.
I love it.
I don't know why they try to make that a thing. I'm
I
like,
just like the way his accent sounds.
no, I do.
It's cool.
Everything he says sounds
Yeah,
cool.
that's true. It's just the only thing I can remember that
Yeah.
he says.
I'll
have a cheeseburger. He probably doesn't eat meat, actually.
probably not of a lion burger.
Oh, yeah, that was
I
good.
don't know. I mean, it's racist, but it was good. Thanks.
Well, I mean,
You know, think you're over in Africa, you eat the animals that are around you. A giraffe burger.
oh.
That's sad, guys. I'm
That's
sorry.
sad,
They're
yeah.
90% neck. You don't eat things that are 90% neck.
This is a weird segue from that, but I just reminded me because of the giraffe. Did you see the trailer? And also, Robert Downey Jr. played Iron Man. Did you
Yeah.
see the trailer for Doolittle?
No.
There's a new Doolittle.
How does
Dr.
it-
Doolittle.
how does it look?
Looked awesome.
Really?
Yeah. I
right.
almost cried just watching the trailer.
Okay.
I mean, I'm a little bitch, but
I keep my peepers on it.
It just it was cool.
Next
Looked like
time I won't scroll by the trailer.
it looked like a fun sort of like adventure movie. And it's like kind of a period piece. It's like old school. It's like
right.
old-timey.
Huh, like
And
the 60s?
It seems like a lot of the movie takes place on a boat.
Just
and
like The Rock's Jungle Cruise.
Yeah, Jungle Cruise looks fun also.
Yeah.
Doesn't look good, but it looks fun.
No, it's good.
Yeah.
For that kind of movie.
Yeah.
The thing about Captain Marvel is it was basically one scene away from being the best Green Lantern movie I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It was a lot like Green Lantern.
Like the whole, there was a core of,
there's that. Yes, there's that. But also, she's on Earth. There's a big plane crash.
She's a pilot.
Yep. There's an alien in the plane. You find out that she finds out she's an alien. The only thing is
she an alien?
No, the pilot of the plane was an alien.
Oh, okay. But she's a person, right?
She's a person.
But now she's been digitally.
But what happens is...
Not digitally.
So instead of, like, in Green Lantern, he goes to the crash site and Abin Sur, the other Green Lantern, gives him the ring.
No doubt.
And he gets the power. But in this, she goes to the crash site and there's an alien and she finds out she's an alien because she's bleeding blue. And then...
Kree?
Yeah, Kree. And then the fucking plane explodes and all the energy from the fucking experimental engine goes into Captain Marvel. And that's how she gets her powers.
What's her name?
Carol Danvers.
Oh, it sounds like... Isn't that...
It's like Supergirl's name.
Supergirl's
No, it's
sister?
Kara Danvers.
Oh, okay.
Is Supergirl. All right. But then she ends up losing her memory and then ends up on, what's that planet? Kree?
Kreetar.
And
I have no idea what
me
planet
neither.
it is.
And then they don't know nobody knows who she is. They start calling her Vers because her fucking...
Vers?
Yeah, because her dog tag gets broken and they only found part of it and it just says Vers.
Get away from me.
Yeah, I know. And then at one point, the guy who's been training her the whole time is
Jude Law?
Yeah. And he's like, okay, Vers, now it's time to fight. I don't know why he said it like that. And then,
I don't know why you made it
then
Jason Statham.
And then she goes, my name is Carol. I'm like, that's the most badass way I've ever heard anybody say, my name is Carol. And she fucks him up because she has powers he doesn't.
Except for that one time somebody fucked with Archie Bunker.
Yeah, exactly.
My name is Carol, you idiot.
Yeah.
Ronan the Accuser is in this.
Yes, he was.
He's part of their team, yeah?
He kind of is. He's in a little bit.
And so is that other guy who's at the beginning of Guardians of the Galaxy. Jaimon Hansu is the guy who plays him.
Oh, yeah? Was he a Kree?
No. He doesn't look like a Kree.
Okay.
He's like... do you know the guy I'm talking about?
No.
You know the guy in the very beginning of Guardians of the Galaxy? When he's like... He's Star-Lord, man.
Oh, yeah.
He doesn't know who he is.
Yeah. Like Space Cops.
Yeah. He's part of that team, yeah?
Yeah, I don't know.
The team's not a big part of the show. It looked
movie?
like it was in the trailers.
It's all about Carol Danvers.
My bad.
It's like 99% about Carol Danvers.
It's not called Team Captain Marvel.
No, and like she's on Earth a lot of the times. You're not like those. She's with those guys at first. She's on the Kree army, but then she finds out she goes to Earth, and it's funny when they go to Earth and then she lands in the blockbuster, and you're like, oh, you would have no way of knowing what year it is when they're in space, and then they come to Earth, you're like, oh, it's the 90s.
So there's like a bunch of people that are probably watching that movie that don't know. That are so young that they don't know what a blockbuster is?
I guess
Do
so.
Do you think?
Know. I mean, I think that blockbuster people remember that.
Well, what if you're like 17? That means you were born in 2002.
Well, they never explained what it was, so
that's just for us.
Plot hole.
Was Captain Marvel better than Shazam?
Oh, that's a good question.
Now you're biased.
I am biased.
Very heavily biased. And
yes.
I haven't seen either of those fucking movies.
Wow, dude. You're falling behind your superhero watching, man.
Well, I've been watching other movies that I will be talking about.
Was it better than Captain Marvel? Oh, wait. Captain Marvel and Shazam. They're both Captain Marvel.
That's what I'm asking you, man.
No.
It wasn't better?
Did I enjoy it more? I'll say they're similar, but I like DC better, so
right. So it could be a better. It could be a better movie.
It probably might be, but
personally, you're biased.
Personally, I was, and within the realms of their each universes, it's like, Captain Marvel is a focal point of the Marvel universe, but Shazam is just kind of a part of the DC universe.
No one's a focal point of the DC universe because they can't put it together.
So the stakes seem higher on
Marvel
in Captain Marvel, but
But there's no
It doesn't
retconning.
really matter.
There's no retconning in Shazam because there's no con to ret.
Exactly. And what else did they retcon? I just feel like everything. I mean, fucking Nick Fury's eye. He got scratched.
The cat.
It's not a cat, dude.
I know it's an alien.
It's a freaking alien. There's a cat, and
Is the alien? Is it a bad alien?
No, it's a nice alien who's their friend.
But why did it scratch him?
It was an.
A misunderstanding.
I guess he just kind of fucked with the cat.
Oh,
because
because you can be.
He was like
you can
carrying
have a cat that you love, and it could fuck you up.
Exactly. He was just carrying it around the whole time. And
That's
he
awesome.
just found it. He was like, "Oh, who's a cute?"
What's the fate of the cat?
It eats the Tesseract.
Holy shit!
Yeah, it eats the Tesseract. And
Does it
keeps-
explode?
No, it keeps it safe for them.
Wow.
Yeah, and then like,
Is this a super powerful alien cat?
yeah, it has like a bunch of squid tentacles that come out of its mouth.
Cool.
Yeah, and it eats the thing, and then like the fucking scene after the credits, the scene after the credits,
The post credits.
then it fucking throws up the Tesseract on Nick Fury's desk. And I don't know what year that was, but I assume that's how the whole thing got kicked off. That's how they got it.
Interesting. We were going to talk about this, but so we watched a Star Trek short about speaking of retconning.
Yes.
Do you know that there's a post-credit scene to that thing we watched?
No.
There is.
What is it?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. So we.
But
gotta
anyway,
watch it
so we
again.
watched what was it? The
Short Trek.
The Trouble with Kevin or something like
Yes,
that.
something
or whatever.
similar to that.
So they retconned the Tribbles.
These are called short treks, and they're basically short films put out by the people who are making Star Trek Discovery and Picard, and they're on the CBS streaming app. And yeah, they're basically set in the Discovery verse. Yes.
And this is the only. I mean, I've seen some Discovery, not a lot of it, but some. But this, I did. This is like the thing I've seen the most.
It's the first new Star Trek you've seen.
Yeah, pretty much. And I really, really liked it. It was very funny.
It was very funny, and it stars the guy. So it was like an 11-minute short. So it starts the guy who plays Archer. He does the voice of Archer on the show Archer.
Oh.
And he did the voice on Home Movies, and he's the voice of the guy on Bob's Burgers.
Oh.
Yeah, it's that guy.
Oh, all right.
So
I can now that you say it, I can hear it when I think about his voice.
yeah,
That's crazy. He's very good.
yeah. He's really good in it, and it's really funny. Basically, this dude's genetically engineering tribbles.
As a food source.
Yeah, he wants to use tribbles, which are the little furry things from Star Trek that breed crazily on the original series.
They
and
have
almost
some-
destroy the Enterprise.
They have some trouble with them.
And there's even a Deep Space Nine where they have trouble with tribbles.
Does
even
Deep
more.
Space Nine get filled up with tribbles?
No,
Is Quark like, oh, I mean, is Odo like, there's too many of them?
no. On the Deep Space Nine one that's when they merge. They cut in the Deep Space Nine characters into the original series.
Yeah, that was shit.
It's a very classic episode
cool.
of Deep Space Nine. But this was all original, and so this guy's like, yeah, I've been working on this thing. I'm a bioengineer, and I found these things, the tribbles, and if you shave them, they're actually all meat.
Super easy to kill because they're super stupid.
Yeah, and he's like, the only problem is they don't breed fast enough. So so he genetically engineers them to make them breed, but it's too much. Retcon.
Too much.
Because the original thing is that the tribbles, all they do is breed. They're born pregnant, and then they just eat and eat and eat and eat.
And multiply and multiply and multiply
Yep.
and multiply.
So, anyway, it turns out it was fucking because of this guy. It wasn't just because that's the way it is. It was because of this fucking guy that we're watching now.
How do you feel about that?
I hate it.
Yeah.
I liked the short.
It was awesome short.
But it's needless retconning.
Yeah.
It's just like stupid.
Why
Just
isn't
make
it-
up your own new shit.
Why isn't it just
Why couldn't it be that he was just the first one that discovered tribbles?
Yeah, and that's just how they are.
Right. Yeah, it's just
I guess because maybe it isn't a feasible.
everyone's got to put
it's
their
not
little fingerprints in it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, but I guess it's like, why wouldn't they have eaten their planet to extinction if they were just like that anyways?
Well, then they could have just spread from planet to planet.
Well, how'd they get off the
That's
planet?
the whole thing.
Well, how'd they get off world?
Someone took them off. This fucking idiot.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like there is a way to do it. It's just don't do the stupid retcon thing.
They're like, you know what? I think these tribbles are unrealistic.
Yeah.
We gotta make these tribbles make sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
Again, I mean, this is the trouble with tribbles.
It is the trouble
is
with
that they
tribbles.
retconned it. Now that's the new problem.
But so anyway, this fucking whole ship on this short fills up with tribbles and gets destroyed.
It's terrifying.
That was cool to see.
They crushed that guy who made them.
Yeah, and they're cute too. That's
cute,
the funny
yeah.
part. They're like they purr.
Yeah, this
can
guy
pet
does.
them.
This guy's cold as ice, though.
Oh yeah.
He doesn't think they're cute. He's just like, oh, they're food.
Yeah, I mean it's a good point. Didn't I say that right when we were starting?
Yeah,
At we were starting thing. I'm like they should eat them.
you did.
And
Yeah,
that was what it was all
that
about.
was like the whole thing of the whole thing.
Yeah.
Are there other ones of that? Have you watched other short treks?
No, that was the first one this season. So there'll probably be like.
but
3
there
or
was
4
some
more.
last season.
Yeah.
I think I watched one last season that I thought was okay.
They're actually awesome.
It's a cool idea.
It is, and I kind of like them. I like them better than Discovery.
Right, yeah.
Because Discovery, I felt the same thing. They're jerking me around and they're retconning everything. Yeah. So I'm like, okay. And on the next season of Discovery, they go to the future, which I'm like, fucking finally.
Yeah, it's funny that you have watched so much of this show that very clearly pisses you off.
Well, I stopped watching it.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I didn't
watch...
watch...
Discovery you haven't seen?
Yeah.
There are episodes of Discovery you haven't seen.
Yeah, I haven't finished season 2 because I watched all season 1.
I thought you finished it.
And they were jerking me back around, and I'm like, okay, this is fine. And then season 2 started, and I didn't really like the way the fucking plot was going. I didn't like the stupid jokes they were making. I just was not necessarily feeling it. And then they announced Picard, and I'm like, all right, I'll jump back in when Picard comes out.
Yeah, I did just get this. Yeah, because you canceled your.
I canceled my CBS app. Yeah.
Yeah, and I ignited my CBS app.
Oh, to get the football, right?
To get football, yeah, so I could watch some local football.
Yeah.
For whatever team it is that I root for. I wouldn't want to alienate myself from any other football fans who have teams that suck.
Go Atlanta Falcons. Just kidding. It's the Patriots.
It's whoa. Yeah, no, fuck you. Go Tom Brady. Go, baby. Go.
Yeah. So, Trek.
I'm also going to try to check out... I want to check out that new Twilight Zone. I ain't done it yet.
Oh, shit. I watched the first one. It was good, but then I canceled the app because Star Trek pissed me off.
It pissed you off so much? Yeah. Yeah.
That's my favorite thing is getting pissed off and canceling apps. I'll talk more about that later.
We'll talk later. Yeah, okay.
Which app did I cancel? Think about it, guys.
I watched a movie this week.
Great.
I slapped down some of my hard-earned.
Yep. Some of your cold hard.
Some of my cold hard to get a little bit of a movie called Hobbs Shaw.
Oh, shit!
Fast and the Furious present. And I was like, I'd had a couple of adult beverages, relaxing after a long, hard day, getting my hard-earned, earning the hard-earned, earning the cold hard-earned. And I was like, holy shit, Fast and the Furious presents Hobbs and Shaw. I'm not even going to consider whether this is in my budget. Consider yourself bought!
Yeah, totally.
I bought it. I watched like 10 minutes. I fell asleep. I had to go back again the next day.
What did you think?
I liked it. And I liked it. I liked it a lot.
1 to 10.
Oh, see, this is the problem with the movie. They showed too much on the commercials.
Fair, dude.
I wish that I had not seen any of the commercials.
It gets to the point where it's like, should I stop watching the second trailers?
I know, right? It's like, yeah, because never mind. Should I stop watching the second trailer, the third trailer, and the final trailer?
Exactly.
Because a lot of the awesome action parts were spoiled for me.
Right.
Like the whole, almost every...
The large-scale action set pieces.
Yeah, almost, yes. But...
The part where he's running down the building with the guy on his shoulder.
Yes, that part was totally spoiled. Because when I started watching the movie, I was like, holy crap, I've seen this. I'm like, I'll watch the rest of this tomorrow. I've seen all this crap.
Oh, yeah.
But they are great together.
Yes.
Jason Statham and The Rock are lightning in a bottle. There's no doubt about it. They're good stuff. And the second they go to Samoa... which is later in the movie.
He's like, we're going to the island of Samoa?
We're going home.
Wow.
To Samoa.
Nice. He says it like that?
Yes. That's how you say it, Jerry.
Right.
I don't know if we're allowed to say it like that.
That's what I think. I think it's like the N-word.
You're right. Whoa.
You know? No, I do. Like how you can say
Samoa.
it and you can
I
sound
have to
cool.
say Samoa.
Exactly.
But The Rock says Samoa.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I don't think Jason Statham says
I've heard Samoa Joe and Roman Reigns say that to each other like they're about to fight about it.
Oh, yeah. Like, what's up, Samoa?
Yeah, it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
whoa.
totally. That part was awesome.
Oh,
Every part of them in Samoa is awesome.
Does Roman Reigns have a line? Because Roman Reigns is a WWE fucking superstar.
Yeah, you know what's funny? Because as a WWE ex-WWE fan...
we'll talk about it.
I felt like Roman Reigns... Because like they put a spotlight on it for us fans of the E.
Yes.
But then when I watched the movie, you very much...
He's just a background guy.
He's not even a guy.
Oh, wow.
He's barely a guy. I mean, he has spots. He does a spear.
That's cool.
The Rock throws a guy to him and he spears him.
Well, that should be their finisher.
The plot's a bit icky sticky.
Yeah.
But it was fun. It was a fun movie.
Yeah.
And there's some good cameos. Spoilers on the cameos. Here they come.
Vin Diesel.
Vin Diesel. No, Vin Diesel not in this one.
Yeah. They had to make a whole movie to get him away from The Rock.
Yeah, they did squash the beef, though.
That's great.
He's coming back to another Fast and the Furious is the word on the street.
Sucks. I hate Vin Diesel now.
Yeah, I'm like, you can get along with The Rock? Well, you suck.
Yeah.
You know who can get along with The Rock?
Who?
Kevin Hart.
Oh, yeah. That's his best fucking friend.
And there is one part where it's funny because they're on a plane and The Rock and Jason Statham are having a hilarious conversation on this plane about how, like, oh, you're trying to bang my sister. I'm trying to bang my sister, mate. And he's like, oh, I'll bang your sister. I'm going to bang your sister big time. And, like, they start arguing. And then all of a sudden, in the seat in front of them, Kevin Hart just turns around. And he's like, what the hell are you two talking about? And it turns out he's an air marshal. And he's like, I can hear everything you guys are saying.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So
does he have action stuff to do in the movie?
He does that. And then later in the movie, they need to get somewhere. And so then it's like after they get to Samoa.
Yeah.
And they call Kevin and they're like, hey, thanks for getting us that secret flight to Samoa. And Kevin's like, okay, man, no worries about it. So it's like they just used him as like a plot device to be able to fly them somewhere because they're like wanted big time.
I understand, yeah.
The other big cameo is Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, and Ryan Reynolds plays a character named Locke, who is like an old associate of
Locke and Hobbs and Shaw. That's the sequel?
Yeah, he's an old friend of The Rock.
Nice.
Character, and they actually, the big Samoan tattoo he has on his shoulder?
Yeah.
They have matching. He has the huge Samoan tattoo on his shoulder.
That's awesome.
And he's in it a little bit more than Kevin Hart. And but it's a funny relationship where Ryan Reynolds thinks they are like they're a team. And they're like, no, we're not a team. No, we're not. And they're, no, we're a team. We're definitely a team. We're like best friends. No, we're not a team.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's very funny.
Ryan Reynolds and The Rock have a lot in common, and I think it's really interesting to put them in a movie together. Because they both got that extra charisma.
I think next Hobbs and Shaw will be putting a team together.
So that's what I was going to ask. You think it's going to be a franchise?
It's definitely going to be a franchise. Because there's a very much cliffhanger at the end where there's like this. There's this whole like shadowy organization that Idris Elba, Black Superman.
Yeah.
First of all, he is fucking bad to the ass, dude.
Really?
He's very cool. Like, and he has this. I don't know. I think some people didn't like it, but I really liked it. He has this like like a motorcycle that can like transform and like drive by itself.
Cool.
It just like he can like it's like Kit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's cool.
From Knight Rider.
And like there's one part where he like goes, I don't know if you saw it in the trailer, he like drives his motorcycle under a 18-wheeler and he like
classic Fast and
he
Furious
jumps off
shit.
the side of it and it like transforms so that it fits under the thing and then it transforms back into a motorcycle and he jumps back on it.
I remember that.
Yeah.
That's fucking cool.
And I like that he's just fucking he's like, I'm genetically engineered to fucking beat your ass, The Rock.
Oh,
and
really?
Jason Statham.
Yeah. That sounds good.
Yeah, it's cool.
Did you buy it?
Yeah.
So I could watch it.
Yeah.
I don't watch
full
it.
price on this thing, brother.
I'll watch it, man.
I put the full 20 down on this, not even a $14.99er.
Hot damn.
Yeah, I better watch it again to get my rocks off.
Yeah.
Get my Stathams off. Get my Elbas off.
Addendum to this conversation, not to rush you to the end.
No,
but
I didn't really. I there's not that much to say about that movie.
The Rock's Black Adam movie goes into production in July, I saw.
Oh.
Yeah. He tweeted it, and he was like, yeah, it's been 10 years I've been attached to this, and we're finally going to be doing it.
Well, I'm glad they're doing that before Marvel somehow scooped him up.
It seemed like The Rock's really committed to DC.
Yeah.
Somehow, some way.
I think he likes Superman.
I think he likes Superman, too.
Yeah, and I think he wants to beat Superman's ass.
I think he does, too.
Boots on throats is something he's always saying.
I mean, I think that I want to see Black Adam. Is that what they're going to call him in the movie? Or
Yeah.
Death Adam?
I think they're going to call him Black Adam.
I think that Black Adam, if Superman, should fight in an actual movie where The Rock's playing one of them. And if this fucking Henry Cavill doesn't want to play Superman, find another jacked up.
Is that a thing?
What?
Henry Cavill doesn't want to play Superman, or do they not want him to play Superman?
Oh, I don't know which one.
I don't know which one.
But I feel like it's in flux.
Yeah, well, you know what? It's probably aggravating. If I was the person who had been cast as Superman in these DC movies so far,
Yeah.
I'd be pretty fucking annoyed
I
that
agree
you
with
haven't
you.
made a quality Superman movie,
Yeah.
and two, that now you've given up on making any Superman movies, it would appear.
Yeah. They're treating him almost like he's the Hulk from Marvel. We're like,
Yeah.
you're just going to be in the other movies. We're not going to give you your own movie.
Yeah, but there's none of that, like, contracting or logistics snafus that there are with the Hulk. They've just made Superman this way.
Yeah, exactly.
They've made him more inaccessible.
Oh boy, every episode we got to go off on Superman a little bit.
Well, we love Superman.
I love
it's important
Superman.
that we voice that we just want to have good Superman.
Totally, yeah.
That's why it's
important to have a good Superman movie.
And it sucks that Homelander from The Boys is our best Superman because he's bad. I want Superman to beat him up.
Yeah, I want
bad man.
Exactly. He's
not Superman.
Super bad man.
He's bad man.
By the way, the Homelander is a perfect name because it's
ominous.
It's ominous, even though we're from the country that he wears on his cape.
I guess that is more that 9/11 stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
I didn't even think of that.
Yeah.
It's interesting that we watch shows and we view it through different lenses, and we have these interesting thoughts about it that opens up avenues for each other. I hadn't even considered the effects of the 9/11 impact of this show.
Oh yeah.
So was it written? You think
it
it was
has
written?
to have come out?
Oh,
in
I think
2004
I think it was.
something.
No, I think it was 2002.
Yeah.
So it would have been the next year.
Yeah.
It's
now,
like
there's a lot of points from the plot of the Boys that are like, oh, this.
But they never directly
superheroed 9/11.
But 9/11 didn't happen in this world because it predates that, or it just didn't happen.
I think
they don't reference
probably fucking stopped it when he.
Well, I think the point is you couldn't
plane.
have stopped. Much like how what Mark Wahlberg said was bullshit. You couldn't have stopped what happened because they still. Well, I guess
Superman could have. You're telling me that Superman couldn't have stopped 9/11?
No, Batman could have stopped 9/11.
Yeah,
I mean,
fuck
come on, man.
He would have flown up with his bat jet and just like jumped in there and beat everybody's ass.
Spider-Man couldn't stop it.
That's true.
He could help with the cleanup.
Well, I think that all the comics had a thing where they were like, "Oh fuck, we didn't stop it."
Was,
even Superman couldn't stop it because it happened in real life. And
yeah,
he wrote a comic where he's like, "Man, I didn't stop it."
I wish I still had that. I had that Spider-Man
with the blacked out cover.
Yeah. That was a good one.
Did you read any comics?
No, I didn't, and I wanted to because I do have an email from
Raptor.
Oh, should I just read it while I'm talking about it?
I was thinking we should do this with the emails too, guys. When you send us an email, what's the email address?
Ketchupinthepodcast@gmail.com.
Yeah, and I think I've previously said I don't like.
Oh, I got another email from him.
I don't like titles on emails, but if you want to like throw in the email, the specific topic you're talking about, maybe you can weave the emails more into the podcast. Like, as we go to each section.
Instead of just going to an email section.
Because it always feels like at the end when we're doing the emails, we're like, oh, we already talked about that.
Yeah, that's true. Well, don't worry. We only got... Well, now it's funny. I'm going to read an email for the first time without having read it before.
I hope they don't make fun of us.
We got one from Super Ultra Mega Raptor.
Yep.
That's his living room name. How do you get a living room name?
You have to...
We got to remember to start saying this on Cobra Guys as well.
I know.
Our other podcast is Cobra Guys, where we talk about Cobra Kai and karate movies.
Yeah. You guys are going to like that. We talk about martial arts movies over there. To get a living room name, which, as an example, Super Ultra Mega Raptor.
He had a dojo name, which is from the other podcast, and it was Raptor.
So you rate us 5 stars on your podcast app, and then you snap a picture and you email it to us, and we'll give you the sickest fucking name you could think of. Bro.
Like Super Ultra Mega Raptor.
Yep.
Raptor's an OG, so his name's especially outrageous.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, so what are y'all reading? Looking for some recommendations.
Well, Raptor?
Oh, did you read a comic? Is this all one big fucking work, Jeremy? Are you working me on our own podcast, you son of a bitch?
I only asked you if you read a comic,
Yes, that is what I'm accusing you of.
That is exactly what's happening.
All right, well, I'm reading a book. I'll talk about it after.
Oh, wow. What are you, smart?
Smarter than you comic reading dweebs.
Well, okay, so I know this dude who
Is this your best friend who rented Captain Marvel for you?
It is. But his brother owns a comic shop. So he always brings me like the free issues they have.
Oh, I love when I get home and I find a bunch of fucking stupid free comic books.
Well, this one was awesome. It was The Batman Who Laughs, issue 1.
Oh,
for free.
I fucking paid for that.
Well, I read it for free.
I talked about it on this podcast.
Well, I wanted to bring up some stuff about it because I don't think you talked about it good enough.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Remember when you said...
put under on this one, guys.
Remember when you said...
Jeremy's going over huge.
When we were arguing whether or not this was in continuity, you said that when you kill the Joker, you become the Joker.
Yeah.
Well, that's how this starts.
Yeah, this is not in continuity.
It is continuity.
Damn it!
Because
it's deceased that's not in continuity.
Right.
That's what I was thinking.
So the Batman Who Laughs is basically, it starts out in Batman's fighting Joker, and you don't really know what's going on. But eventually you figure out it's an alternate universe.
Is this the one? Is that when Joker sneaks into the Batcave?
No, it's
That's
not what happens.
this comic.
Nope. But I think this is where they introduce the you become Joker when you kill him. Because, so in this universe, Joker's killed a bunch. He kills Gordon. He kills fucking a bunch of other people. And then Batman kills him.
This is a different Earth.
Yeah, this is a different Earth. And he, like, this mist comes out of him and he inhales it. And then, like, it's like 3 days later. And then.
Right. Because this is a dark multiverse.
Exactly.
That's what's happened. This is the birth of the dark multiverse.
That's right. So and then Batman's talking to Superman, and there's all these kids that got infected with the Joker shit too. And he's like, Superman's like, you know what? I gotta take care of these people to give them their medication because someone went in there to give them their medication, and one of the kids tried to bite their throat out, and Batman goes, that's not funny.
Was Superman like, hey, what the fuck?
So
Bruce?
Yeah, so then as time goes on, he's like in the Batcave and he's got Nightwing and Damian and Robin and all the Robins basically and
Batwing.
Yep. And
the whole fam.
He gathered the
Spoiler.
Bat fam. Yeah, and he's like, guys, I got infected by the Joker thing, and they're like, oh shit. He's like, yeah, and I just knew that you guys would figure it out first. Because you're closest to me.
So I'm going to infect you guys all right now.
And he's like, they're like, so what are you going to do about it? He's like, oh, something you would never expect. Turn the page. He's fucking shooting them all in the face with a machine gun.
And he killed them?
Yeah, he killed
them
all.
In his universe, he kills everybody, doesn't he?
He kills everybody, and he actually turns a lot of people evil.
Are we sure I read this comic?
I don't think you did.
I think I read a different comic.
I think you did. So then it cut to like a few days later, I guess, and he's in the Justice League Watchtower, and he's with Superman, and Superman's like eyes are bleeding, and Superman's son and Lois are there, and then Superman's son's eyes start bleeding, and then Batman's like, I'm gonna make I got this black kryptonite, and I've fucking genetically engineered it, and he's like, I gave it to Supergirl, and she ripped her family apart, and now I'm gonna give it to you. So he fucking makes Superman kill his own family. He's like, go ahead, tell him it's going to be fine. And Superman's like, I'm not going to do that. I know it's not going to be fine.
Oh boy.
Yeah, and then he's like,
dark multiverse is dark.
Yeah, and then he's like, he's kind of monologuing. He's very Batman, even though he's super
Batman.
evil. Yeah,
that's the whole thing of him is that he is still Batman.
Yeah,
but he's also the Joker.
Yeah, and he's like. Yeah, he says that the Joker knew it, even though he was so single-mindedly pursuing it. He didn't really know what he was looking for, but the Joker knew that Batman and the Joker needed to become one thing.
Right, because together they're the perfect package of mayhem.
He's like, and then, so he kills fucking the Justice League, he kills Superman, kills Superman's family, killed all his fucking friends.
So it's like Earth 6 or whatever, or
whatever it is, yeah. And then he's like, and then I met, what's his name? Bastistos or something like that. Barbados, which is like a bat god.
Yes.
And he's like, and that's who showed him about the dark multiverse.
Oh, so then he started going around and collecting Batmans and fucking Aquamans.
And it ends, and he's like, so he's collected all the evil versions of Batman, the fucking evil speedster Batman, the evil super Batman,
the Wonder Woman Batman, the Aquaman Batman.
Exactly.
The Deep.
And he's like, and now we got to go find Batman, the Batman. Because I guess that our Earth Prime Batman is
the best Batman.
Is the purest version of Batman.
Cool.
So he's coming to fucking fight him. And I'm like, damn, this was free? And I got to read the rest of this.
Right.
This is dope. It was one of those things where it's like, I was reading it on break at work and my phone was dying. That's why I pulled it out of my bag. Because I'm like, I got 2% on my phone. I can't fucking look at that. Let me just read this. And I didn't really think about who wrote it or who did the art.
Write it?
I don't know.
Who did the art?
I didn't even think about it till right now.
Do you have it?
Yeah, it's in my bag. I don't have it right here.
Oh boy.
So I didn't.
Greg Capullo.
It was probably Jeff Johns if I had to fucking guess, or Scott Snyder.
It might have been Scotty Snyder.
Yeah. But it was amazing, so good that I didn't even think about who was writing it because I was sucked into the story, and I wasn't thinking about the art because I was sucked into it.
But so the art must not have been offensive. It
right.
must not have been.
No, it was really good.
Yeah. Maybe I didn't even read this.
You should read it.
Maybe I read something different.
You should read this, and then we're gonna have to get the graphic novel and read it.
Yeah.
The Batman Who Laughs, guys. It's fucking sick Batman comic.
And that shit is still lingering.
Yeah,
the effects of that are still in play in current DC continuity.
I don't know how Batman's gonna beat the Batman Who Laughs.
Right.
He's Batman.
I know that's the scariest thing of it is that he is Batman.
But he's got the unpredictability of the Joker in the carnage and violence.
In the mat, and he thinks stuff that's He thinks stuff's funny that's totes inappropriate.
Yeah, exactly. Like that part where he chuckled at to
Right.
fucking Superman. I'm like, ooh, that's a
Did
really good
Did
scene.
Superman like give him a side eye? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. And I think
You're not
that's
gonna make
when he
me kill
figured
my
out-
family, are
I think
you?
that's when he's like, I better kill everybody.
Right. Yeah. He's like, they're on to me.
Yeah.
I'm going to wipe them out.
Exactly.
Jeepers. Did you read anything else?
I did, but you know what? I'll talk about it next week.
Okay.
I don't have it right here.
Fair enough. Yeah, I was going to read some comics, but I didn't.
Good
I
story.
saw Raptor's email, and I was like, I should read some comics. But I've been reading. He wants to know what I'm reading, so I'm going to tell him. I'm reading something called the Nate Temple series. I have this thing where I guess I like to read trash.
Okay.
Not trash, schlock, maybe?
Schlock, yeah.
All right, you know, in the TV show Parks and Recreation,
Yes.
the character that Retta portrays,
Yes.
what's her name?
No, don't ask me that.
I don't remember what her name is, but she treats herself.
Yeah,
She
treat
talks about
yourself.
how she likes to read all of her books with beasties and monsters, and that always stuck with me. And that's what I like: books about vampires and werewolves.
Yeah.
and this one's about wizards.
All right. So
It's like a modern day wizard book.
Harry Potter.
No, it's more adult than that.
Okay.
He smokes cigarettes.
It's a grown-up Harry Potter.
Yeah, that's the only difference between Harry Potter and grown-up Harry Potter is he smokes cigarettes.
Yeah.
And
Doesn't eat so many chocolate frogs anymore.
my only notes I wrote are wizards who smoke ciggies, and the main character's best friend is a Viking werewolf who works for the FBI.
Okay, that's cool.
So that's what I'm into. It's not as in-depth as yours.
Do you like it?
I'm enjoying it thoroughly.
It
Yeah,
is one book or it's a series?
Oh, you know what? It was on sale on the Kindles. It was like a 3-book series for like $6, and I was like, the price is right.
Wow.
So I was like, that's the whole, and I'm only like 8% through the first book. That's one thing I like about reading books on a Kindle. It's always telling me how far through the book I am, and I
do
feel
like that too, yeah.
I feel like I'm making achievements. I'm making gains.
Yeah, I only read one book on the Kindle, but I did enjoy the experience.
Yeah, it's good. It's fun. It's a fun book, and I find that it's not difficult to read. There are even parts where I'm like, oh, that wasn't.
Is this for babies?
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's like bad writing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was. Yeah. No offense.
Like you said, schlock.
Yeah. No offense. And
Schlock is good.
Yeah, and I think it is exactly what it's supposed to be. It's not like the author's bad at writing.
It's like
he knows
pulp.
it's pulp. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It's very pulpy. Yes.
It's cool.
Yeah, and it's like this whole wizard's getting caught up in this whole fucking. His parents owned this super important company, and they died, and now this wizard has inherited it. But they talk a lot about how normal society doesn't know about them. They call them regulars, and they don't know. It's
Muggle.
yeah, it's. I'm
How
telling
many
you.
people read Harry Potter were like, I can do this?
Yeah, I can do.
Like
I'm gonna
everybody.
I'm gonna take my Harry Potter. I'm gonna put cigarettes in it
Yeah.
and drinking. There's
Yeah.
booze. Oh, I guess there's booze in Harry Potter as well. Nobody smokes cigarettes in Harry Potter.
Nobody.
though.
Not a single cigarette.
But yeah, that's what I'm reading, Raptor. Oh, I just put my phone down like I wasn't in the middle of his email. I am in the middle of his email. Ipsy facties. Whoop, that's the wrong email. So many emails. Yeah, so what are y'all reading? Looking for some recommendations. You got Jeremy's
The
recommendation?
Batman Who Laughs.
I don't know if you read books, and from everything I know about you, I don't know if you'd like this book that I'm reading. But he says, have you read the Kiss comics? No. I kind of categorize them as time wasters. Things I read when I'm in waiting areas or just need to veg.
Oh, fair.
That's a good categorization.
We did see the Kiss Scooby-Doo crossover animated
Dude,
movie.
that was awesome.
and that was awesome.
That was fucking badass.
So it's not like I'm anti-Kiss.
No. One of my favorite songs of all time, and easily my favorite Kiss song, is it called I Was Made for Loving You?
Yep.
I love that song.
I love it, too. I think it's got such a good vibe.
Yeah, that's a cool song. Just read Kiss the End. Art is great. Story is kind of meh, but time travel and all. So that sounds nuts. Kiss the End. Do you think they time travel through their own fucking...
Their own career? I hope so.
Yeah. But I'm assuming there's some...
They probably also have laser vision.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're probably cosmically enhanced by some sort of...
Well, that's the whole Kiss thing.
entity, right?
Kiss has a cool continuity.
Yeah. Art is great. Story is kind of meh, but time travel and all. Also, that Kiss Vampirella one. I remember seeing Vampirella as a young boy
Yeah, me too.
and discovering things about myself.
I remember being like, what the fuck is this? But yeah, I like it.
It's like she's barely wearing
We have
anything.
Vampirella up here on the wall, don't we?
Yeah, we have Vampirella Red Sonja up on the wall.
We got to take a picture
Oh,
of
we
this
gotta
wall.
yeah, we gotta do a studio tour.
Yeah, we have a fucking pretty dope studio here, guys.
We should do a video tour.
Yeah.
Let's see. He says about the Kiss Vampirella, art is great, but meh story as well.
Yeah.
So that's how his time wasters. That's what he's looking
He just
for.
likes
It's
to
like
look at pretty. I like the pretty pictures.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely. The TMNT Batman 3 series is amazing. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be going balls deep on all of those.
Oh, you like that concept?
Yeah. Well, I mean, fuck, man. Ninja Turtles is one of my favorite things ever, and Batman's awesome. So,
I'll say the opposite of that.
Okay. I think you dig it if you haven't read it.
All right.
Original TMNT, black and white with Batman, so good.
Oh, that's what's going on?
In TMNT Batman 3.
Interesting.
What about Cobra Kai? Thought it was a pretty good first issue, just went too fast. Love all the banquets. Also, Clubber isn't the villain. I smell a spinoff.
Huh. Oh, the Cobra Kai comic.
Yes.
Yeah. If next time I make it to a comic store, I'm gonna grab the first issue.
Yeah, maybe two of them, one to put on the wall.
Yeah, exactly.
Catch you soon, Super Ultra Mega Raptor.
Peace.
All right, now I'm going to read one that I have not read this email.
Wow.
Hopefully it doesn't say anything. Oh, Tales from the Dark Multiverse.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah, Batman Nightfall, Tales from the Dark Multiverse is something that's happening. He's gonna,
fuck.
And it's got, like, an evil Batman, and he's holding other Batman up, like, by the spine.
Oh, he's going to break the bat?
I think he's going to break the biznat. Hey, y'all.
Who's this, Raptor again?
Yep.
Hey, Raptor.
Hey, Raps.
What's
up, Super Mega Raptor? Hey, y'all. Can we talk about some new DC comics?
Hell yeah.
Should I do this? Where is he? Is he?
I don't know.
Or did you just say y'all because it's like he likes
it's
that?
Fun,
It's a fun, warm, word. I know you guys are Smallville fans. Have you read? I'm gonna read it like I'm Blake Shelton.
Okay.
I know you guys are Smallville fans. Have you read Superman Year One? I'm not gonna do it anymore.
Have I read Superman Year One?
Frank Miller wrote or co-wrote it.
No, I haven't.
It's a pretty good take on the Superman origin story. Enjoyed it. But, man, dude's laying pipe all over the place.
Really?
Or at least implied, inferred. I mean, I know he's good looking and all, but, man, these ladies are all over him. Great read, though, and cool art. I'll admit, I was half expecting to see Aquaman based on where the story was going. We'll have to check that out.
Yeah.
Harleen, Joker Harley, and Joker Year of the Villain by John Carpenter. What?
John Carpenter?
John Carpenter,
From
right?
Vampires?
Huh, man. I really feel like these are all the same story. Well, the first two. How many fucking Harley Joker stories do you need to tell?
Yeah.
Maybe I shouldn't have read them all in a row, but spice up the stories. Art is amazing in all of them, but man, seems weird to rehash the same thing 3 ways for no real reason.
Oh, so I'll avoid that.
Yeah, space it out if you're going to do it, unless it's a Reign of the Superman type thing.
Right. DC does sometimes get caught up in their own bullshit.
Yeah, and
they
just
the fucking Batman
you want
origin,
this?
the
You want
Superman origin.
yeah.
They're telling everyone's origin over and over again.
Yeah, I don't really like the microscope on Harley that we're getting.
You don't like Harley as a main character, as a hero?
No.
An anti-hero even? I think there is a spot
I think
for her
there's
as
a
an
spot,
anti-hero.
Yeah. I think there's a spot for it, but I don't know if it's a focal point.
I agree with you. She's kind of like DC's Deadpool right now.
Yeah.
Right?
And if you're looking for a strong female characters to base a movie around, I don't think it's her. I mean, I guess I can see the aspects of it, like with this new Harley, the Birds of Prey movie, Harley
we
and the
shit all over that
Emancipation.
last week, right?
Yeah, and I don't want to see it. I mean, I get that like she's like she doesn't need a man to determine her character and like she's her own thing. But I think there's a bunch of female DC characters that do that a lot better than her.
Yeah, I do agree with you, like Black Canary.
Yes. Do you know there's a spinoff? There's going to be a new show. Have you heard about the new DC?
No. CW?
DCW, yeah. It's called Green Arrow and the Canaries.
No way!
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Who's the Green Arrow?
I don't know.
Shit.
But there's
Gonna be a woman?
3 different Canaries. It might be. Or it's whoever it is in the future.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's, I forget whose kid. Oh, it might even be Oliver's kid.
Oh, cool. Connor Hawk?
Yeah, it's confusing.
Okay, I only know the comic book Green Arrow. I don't know the TV Green Arrow.
Tales from the Dark Multiverse. Batman Nightfall. Okay, this is amazing. I loved Nightfall when it first came out.
Me too.
So I've got a soft spot here.
That was the first big thing I read.
Yeah, Nightfall?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you had that comic where Bruce Wayne was in the chair and Azrael Batman was lunging at him.
Yeah,
right?
the wheelchair.
The wheelchair, yeah.
It was the best comic of all time.
I forgot to mention what kind of chair it was. But really like the alternate and continuation of it. I'm not a fan of the whole metal dark bullshit, but this is pretty good.
Well, Raptor, I know, if you're not a fan of the metal dark bullshit,
I like that
I can't
phraseology.
understand that, but I do think it's like, in some ways, DC is just fucking nuts, and I like the balls to be like, yeah, look at all these fucking Batmans.
Look how fucking metal this is.
Look at how awesome all
Look
this
how
fucking
metal Batman
shit
is.
It's all evil and metal.
It's so metal.
So but I do see what you're saying.
Honestly, the design of the Joker who laughs is pretty cool, but I'm just so sick of seeing it everywhere.
Yeah, it's huge right now. It's one of their things.
Yeah, hope this isn't a hot point. Never meaning to offend y'all.
No, definitely not.
No offense taken at all, dude. I really like...
And I know what you're saying, but I always want the DC Universe to come back to fucking sunny days in Metropolis and Dark Nights in Gotham.
And this is a bit... It's like we're getting
out there.
so far from that.
Yeah.
And he is right, though. Like, this fucking Joker who laughs won't fuck off.
It's almost like it was too popular, so now they're doing it so much.
Yeah, you were just exactly what you're just saying. Like, they find something, they latch on, and they keep going.
Yeah.
Hope you guys are good. Super Ultra Mega Raptor, I think. Because
yeah, that is what it is. Super Ultra Mega Raptor.
It's whatever you want it to be, brother.
Yeah. It's like Black Superman's motorcycle. It can transform when you need it to.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, that's it for emails. It was just 2 emails from Raptor.
Cool, thanks. Send us emails, guys.
Send us emails, ketchupinthepodcast@gmail.com. Again, we'll talk about anything you want us to talk about.
Basically,
if you're like, hey, man, fucking... and if you send it in advance enough before we do the episodes on Friday nights, we can check it out. If you're like, dude, this episode of fucking, as long as it's...
Yeah, did you guys see the new Stumptown? You got to check that out. Say things like that.
I don't like the way that you just said Stumptown. I feel like you were trying to cast aspersions.
It was not.
On Stumptown, the greatest, most amazing hit drama on TV right now.
No aspersions being
starring
cast towards
Kobe
Stumptown.
Smulders, Jake Johnson, Michael Ealy. Hello. Also, I've been watching, so I was behind a little on my Stumptown. You know who they brought into the Stumptowns?
Who dat?
Donald Logue, bro.
Oh, no way.
Yes.
From Gotham.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, what? He was on Gotham for 7 seasons or whatever.
Yeah,
Donald Logue.
You mean Donald Logue from Grounded for Life?
How long was that on? Was it on longer than Gotham?
I'm pretty sure the same exact amount of time.
There you go.
I don't think there was 7 seasons of Gotham.
Pick your Logue poison.
I think there was 5.
Yeah.
So calm down, all right?
The last one was like 4 episodes.
Bruce Lame, all right? I don't know about that joke.
All right, Stumptown, got it.
Stumptown, check it out. It's a good show. Let's see. Anything else that I watched? You watch anything else? Play anything? You play any video games?
Fuck. Did I? No.
Outer Worlds is coming. We're gonna play that.
Yes, I can't
and it's
wait.
on the Game Pass, which we have. Which,
dude,
I'm excited
I was
for.
100% going to buy this game, Outer Worlds, for $60. But then I realized that I have the Xbox Game Pass, and it's on there, and that's only $10 a month.
It is only $10 a month. I thought it was $25.
No,
wow,
it's $10 a month, and they mix it in with fucking your gold membership now.
Yeah. Do you have any concerns that because the game is on the Game Pass that it will be subpar, as has been the case with
I think this is going to be the exception to that rule.
Right,
this
like
game looks pretty quality.
Like Crackdown 3 was on the game. Well, that's a shit show because that was in development hell. Yeah, for fucking losers for ages. Gears of War, the most recent Gears of War was on there. Junk pile.
Yep.
I keep seeing all these fucking, I follow, like Xavier Woods and shit, and like all these people who play video games playing it and being like, this is so good. And I'm like,
stop lying.
Is it so good or
are you guys getting
shilling?
paid to
Are you
fucking
Kurt
play
shilling or is it good?
Guys, I'm going to tell you, me, Mikey, we don't fucking shill. If it sucks, it sucks.
If it's
unless they pay us to say it's good.
Which
if you are listening to this, you want to pay us to say something good?
We will do that.
That's right.
We will sell out.
But as of right now,
yeah, we're going to fucking tell you just how it is. Yeah. And it's funny because we'll even, shit that, you love Star Trek, but we fucking tore it down.
Yeah.
We burned it down.
Exactly, yeah.
Oh. speaking of things,
Oh, good Lord.
and being honest about how we feel about them,
Where are we going?
We are now entering in to the wrestling portion of Ketchup in the Living Room. So
Get ready, everybody.
If you don't like wrestling, you should. But if you don't, you can fuck off.
You might want to keep listening. I got
But
some
you
shit
might
to say.
want to. The takes are probably going to get hot, if I had to guess.
Guys, this is the last episode where I'm going to fucking talk about WWE.
This is it, guys. We have we're cutting the cord.
Yeah, that's it. I have canceled my WWE Network subscription.
I know I had to tell my dad. I said, Dad, because my dad was hooked up to your
right.
network, and hey, you're not going to be able to use that anymore.
Had he been using it?
No.
Good.
Even my dad has had WWE fucked off since before us. My dad's a trendsetter.
Listen. I was a day one subscriber to the WWE Network.
What a terrible day to subscribe. It was broken.
Yeah, it was broken. But I just can't do it anymore, and I can't care about that fucking product anymore, and I can't watch it. And, you see people online being like, be a fan of everything. I'm like, no. No. WWE has fucked me in the ass too many times.
It punishes you for
It
being
hurts
a fan.
my brain. It hurts my soul. It makes me feel stupid for caring.
Yes.
Like, what's happening? What was it that really pissed me off? Okay, Cain Velasquez coming in and Brock Lesnar beating Kofi Kingston in 2 seconds, and now he's feuding with this other UFC guy. I'm like, I don't give a shit.
Yep, Tyson Fury.
Tyson Fury, a professional boxer, now feuding with Braun Strowman. I don't give a shit. Who the fuck are these guys?
You know what my main problem with these two guys is?
They suck.
Well,
What?
they
No.
suck, but also...
Velasquez can wrestle. I'm not going to lie about that.
Well, fucking hit the gym.
Okay, well, you can be in good shape and not look in good
Yeah,
shape.
well,
but if you're going to be a wrestler, you have to have abs.
Well, exactly. You can be a fighter and not be cut.
Yeah.
That's fine
Yeah,
because you can beat someone's ass.
yeah.
But now
You have
you're
to
on
look
the big.
part.
This is where the big boys play.
Yeah.
You need to have muscles. You need to be aesthetically pleasing, and I don't like looking at these two human dump trucks.
Yeah. I mean, I got no problem with the way Cain Velasquez looks. He does look like a bad motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm more.
But
I'm more.
the fact that we put the title on Brock so he can feud with this brand new guy who's never had a match in WWE.
and who has signed a multi-year lucrative contract.
And he's probably going to win the title.
probably.
But who
dude.
gives a shit? Because it's a fake title that doesn't mean anything.
And it's this thing where it's like, now I'm like, well, now you're making me look stupid for.
It's almost like the wrestlers are little kids and Brock Lesnar and all the fighters are real big guys.
Yeah.
They're the adults.
Yeah.
And they're gonna fucking take
They're
over
the ones
now.
that matter.
Yeah, they're the ones that matter.
Yeah, Kofi's nothing. He's
Yeah.
no one. He's less than nothing.
Yeah.
It's a joke.
He's an afterthought.
You're a joke.
Yeah, definitely.
Ugh,
that's the way they treat him.
Sickening.
It is, and it really pissed me off.
Yeah.
So,
And we've had enough.
yeah, and I'm like, how many months in a row? How many years in a row? What's the last time I felt satisfied from a WWE show? Fucking probably when Daniel Bryan was doing stuff.
Well, yeah, I guess maybe when Kofi won at Mania, but even then
Yeah.
that felt like it was a work. Like, I know it's a work, but I
No.
mean, it felt like they were like trying
giving
to
it-
give us what we want.
Yes, I agree with you. And the Becky Lynch thing has been pretty interesting, but
And it's not like we don't like the superstars. That's the
That's the
problem.
thing.
That's the whole thing is we love these people. Like,
Yeah.
I love Becky. I love the New Day. There's
That's
so many-
right.
Kevin Owens. Like, Baron
Right.
Corbin even.
yeah,
Like, I love these guys. I love them as wrestlers. I like them as performers. I like
Yeah.
them as people.
I agree. But the stories go nowhere, and you're punished for paying attention.
You're punished for paying attention, and you never get paid off on anything. Nothing
it's-
matters
right.
from week to week.
That's right. And WWE fans, myself included and Mikey included, do this thing where they fantasy book all the time. You're like, oh, well,
What if they went this?
Well, then this is going to happen.
Right.
But it never turns out to be anything because you're thinking too hard about
I've
it.
never
only
successfully
way to-
predicted what's going to happen.
The only way to enjoy WWE is not to think about it.
Right.
I'm not that type of person.
I love.
I need to think about
I love
things.
continuity. Continuity is my favorite fucking thing.
That's why we love DC.
Yeah. That's why we love a lot of things. We like Star Trek. The
Yeah.
old Star Trek shows. They all had
Exactly.
interconnected continuity.
Yes, exactly. And now I stopped caring.
The only way
it reminded me. Okay, and here's what it was. So it was those two things.
Tell 'em!
Cain Velasquez and Tyson Fury. I'm like, who are these fucking guys? I don't give a shit. This is stupid. And then we watched the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view, and during the Hell in a Cell match, I'm blowing up over here.
Yeah, dude.
Million
Jeez. Bing,
texts.
bing, bing. We're on a podcast. Jeez, you ever want a case of beer by Stone Cold's rule?
So Seth Rollins puts the ladder on top of the Fiend. He puts the chair on top of the Fiend. He puts a toolbox on top of the Fiend. He gets a sledgehammer. He hits the shit.
Not a sledgehammer.
What was it?
It was the super awesome, cool new Harley Quinn
No.
Bray Wyatt hammer,
He's
wasn't
using
it?
a fucking Triple H
Oh, I thought he
sledgehammer.
hit him with the Bray Wyatt
Bray
hammer.
Wyatt hit Seth Rollins with the Harley Quinn sledgehammer.
But not cool, right? He like
No, it was fine. It looked good.
It did, yeah.
Yeah.
That was a cool hammer. It looked very heavy.
Yeah, and then
See, they even got me. I still think that was cool.
right. So then, but then the ref stops the match because he thinks that he's hurt the Fiend too much.
Impossible.
It's a Hell in a Cell match.
And also impossible
And then the
because
Fiend
he's
gets
supernatural.
Up, yeah, exactly. And the Fiend gets up and beats his ass a bunch.
Yeah, he choked him out.
Yeah, it's like, why did that end in a? Why is there no end to any matches? That's the other thing about WWE. The matches never end. It's always a bullshit ending, and it keeps going or it stops.
You can't always schmoz.
You can't always schmoz. You got to pay me off on a Hell in a Cell match at a pay-per-view. You fucking morons.
That's the problem. They don't use pay-per-views to pay you off.
Right.
Anymore.
It's like TV builds you up. Pay-per-view
finishes the
finishes
story.
the story. That's what you're supposed to do.
And occasionally
a schmoz on
continues
Raw
the
is 100% acceptable in telling a story because that's just how you do it.
Because you want me to pay to view.
Yeah, for each
the
view.
finish.
Yeah. So it's frustrating, and you know what? When that happened and the ref called the match, you know what it felt like to me? It felt like that time we were watching fucking Raw, and Triple H dressed up like Kane and had sex with that dead body. And me and you,
Jeremy's doing a weird sex motion with his...
And me and you looked at each other that day, live during Raw, and we said, why are we watching this?
Yeah, and we stopped
and
watching
we turned
wrestling.
it off and sat in silence.
Yeah, and stopped watching wrestling for...
10 years.
Yeah.
Until CM Punk dropped his pipe bomb, and then I was like, what the fuck is this?
And then eventually you got me back in,
and then
son
Daniel
of a
Bryan
bitch.
happened, and we got so excited.
Yep.
And then we, and here we are.
But.
And
you know what? This is what made this possible. This is why we had been sucking on the teat for so long, even though the teat was sour.
Because we love wrestling.
And there was no other wrestling.
Right.
Now, there is an infinite.
There's a lot of wrestling
Not
out there.
infinite, but a very large amount.
And I stopped watching NXT out of, what do you call it?
It's collateral damage.
Right? Yeah, it's to punish them.
Oh, right.
I'm mad at WWE.
The only way that you can let WWE know how you feel about it is with your wallet.
Right, exactly.
And now you're not...
In my attention.
Yeah.
Because I know that NXT is probably going to be bullshit in a year. I'm sure they're still doing their NXT thing right now, but in a year, they're not going to be paying anything off.
And it pales in comparison to AEW.
AEW Dynamite Wednesday nights, guys.
Bros. Now, this is what gave us the strength to say, you know what? I don't need this weight on my shoulders. I don't need this sadness and disappointment with a product that doesn't do anything for me because there is a viable alternative that does exactly the opposite.
It's fresh. It's new. You don't quite know what's going to happen.
I don't know if they're going to fuck me yet.
I don't know if they're going to fuck me.
Yeah.
They might, but it'll probably take me 4 years to realize it.
How much wrestling did you watch without realizing you were getting fucked?
Yeah, exactly. So it's, AEW's awesome. Dynamite was great this week.
Dynamite was great this week. I watched it earlier today.
What'd you think?
I loved it.
Fucking,
man, the matches are so hot.
There's so many tag matches, but it didn't feel like too many tag matches, even though almost every match was a tag match.
It was, I think, 4 tag matches and 2 singles.
Yeah, and some of the tag matches are a combination of singles competitors, so you're servicing 2 feuds at once in a tag match with a finish.
Yep.
With a finish. Every match in AEW has a finish.
Yeah, and what you're referencing specifically there would be Kenny Omega and Hangman Adam Page versus Pac and Jonathan Moxley.
And I love that match, dudes.
Yeah.
That was
really
awesome.
good.
Kenny and
Hangman?
Nope. Kenny and Moxley have
Kenny and
excellent chemistry.
They're very good in the ring together.
They're very good together. Dude, I think there are some things there.
There was a exchange where it was like Dean was getting into him, hitting him, and then it looked like Dean kneed him in the face.
Yeah.
And then kneed him in the face again. Yeah. And then Kenny fucking shoved Dean off and kneed him in the face twice.
John.
Oh, yeah.
His name's John Moxley now.
Sorry, excuse me.
That's his slave name.
Yeah. Yes, my bad. Those dudes look like they be hitting each other.
They are hit. I think
neither one of them are afraid to put
I think they were like, "Hey, let's beat the hell out of each other."
Yeah, I think that's the same approach that Jericho takes to all his matches, where Jericho's like, "I'm gonna fucking light you up." So
it
you
does
better
look like that's what's
me
happening
up.
for the most part.
Darby better try to hit me as hard as he can.
That match was fucking incredible,
dude.
Darby Allin's the man.
I could not agree more, and I started out being like, "Fuck this guy."
Oh yeah,
Like,
you're like,
when-
oh,
if-
another
if-
goth guy.
Yeah, I'm like, what? But
Because
dude,
like Jimmy Havoc, you're like, okay, we already got him. What do we need this other guy?
yeah,
But turns out Darby
Get rid of
Allin's-
Jimmy Havoc and keep Darby Allin.
Turns out Darby Allin's amazing.
Darby all in.
Yeah, riding a skateboard down to the ring like
Dude,
a badass.
it looks so cool. He looks cool riding the fucking skateboard, and he wrote "champ" all over his half
so
of his
usually
body.
he has half a face that's a skull.
Yep.
But in this match, he had half a body that was all white and black, and it said champ, 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 champ.
It was still a
million
skull
times.
too,
It was a skull too.
because
yeah.
he's half dead.
That's right.
As JR was so happy to keep telling me.
Yeah. What, you have a problem with JR's commentary?
A little bit.
I'll tell you my
I
biggest...
know he's doing his job, and I guess that fucking Jungle Boy Jack fucking what's his?
Jungle Boy Jack Perry?
Yeah.
You
It's
mean
funny. I can't remember the most iconic of his four
Right.
names.
It's like JR constantly needs to tell us that he's Luke Perry's son.
Yeah, we're all over the fucking map right now.
Well,
as far as
AEW
this
's
show,
so exciting.
it's so good, and I love it so much.
TNT Wednesday nights.
So the first match of the night was supposed to be Christopher Daniels and Frankie Kazarian taking on, who did they fight? The Best Friends?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that who it was?
Yeah, Chuck and Trent, the
Yeah.
Best Friends.
Yep.
But Pentagon came out,
Yep.
pile drove the shit out of fucking CD,
Yep.
took him out of the match.
Mm-hmm.
So plainclosed Scorpio
So
Sky.
the third member of their team came
a
out.
third member of SCU.
Yep. And Scorpio Sky is
dude.
fucking amazing. This
Shoes? No shoes.
I don't know that this was his star-making performance, but it
It helped.
It's definitely the one before it. If it's
It's a
not,
rising
you know what I mean?
star performance.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh man, he looks so good, and he's awesome.
Dude, that part where he takes his other. So at one point, one of the dudes takes his shoe off and
Yeah.
chucks it. Probably Chuck.
Yeah.
He chucked it.
Yeah.
And so then he takes his other shoe off and he chucks it, right? And then
Yeah.
you see Scorpio walking around the ring, and then all of a sudden his shoe comes flying back into the ring because one of the fans threw his shoe back to him.
Yeah.
I was like, that's so fucking. This is
That
the
was
best.
awesome.
And the crowd is so into it, and
Yep.
they're eating up everything, and they're doing exactly what they're supposed to be doing.
You know what?
But it's not. It's not.
It's not like they're snarky
not
in the
fake.
crowd.
Yeah.
It's like everyone's really genuinely happy to be there. Which, when you think about it, why wouldn't you be happy to be at a wrestling show
Yeah.
watching your favorite wrestlers?
I think the only problem with how hot the crowd is that sometimes it's hard to tell who the bad guys are because they root for everyone.
Yeah.
Like Jericho puts his arms up and everyone goes fucking crazy
Yeah, it's true. But you know how you can tell who the bad guys are?
by what they do in the ring.
Yep.
By how they act.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like Pentagon and Phoenix are bad guys.
They're bad guys.
Yeah, but everyone
they're-
roots for them.
Yeah, because they're so awesome.
Because they're awesome, dude. So Scorpio and
I got SCU winning this tournament.
so the finals.
I'll be a little
the
put
finals,
out if they don't win this tournament.
The finals are definitely going to be SCU versus Lucha Brothers.
Yeah,
because
because
that's why they're building this
Even
feud.
though there's a tournament happening, they're kind
There's
of
a story.
already feuding within the... Yeah. Yep.
Unfortunately, so one of the other tag matches for the night. Unfortunately, Luchasaurus had a hamstring issue,
Dude, I'm so upset that Luchasaurus is injured.
but he's not injured. He's only mildly injured.
Okay, so
and I
he'll be
think they
back.
just didn't want to. They didn't want him to wrestle partially injured because then he could get more injured.
Especially
Think
'cause
about that.
Especially because they're going to lose this match.
Oh, right. So there's no reason to
So
have.
there's no reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, but man, Marco Stunt and Jungle Boy versus fucking the Lucha Bros.
Yes. Did you like that?
Marco Stunt's fucking amazing.
Dude, a lot of people are talking shit about Marco Stunt. A lot of people are defending him. It's an issue this week.
Yeah, I think it was awesome.
I think it was awesome too.
Their tandem offense together was bananas.
Marco Stunt is so fucking fast,
Dude,
that
it's
you're like,
crazy.
he's really small, but he's so fast. You're like, well, he's got super speed.
Yeah, and it's awesome because it gives, it makes other dudes look like powerhouses because they
Yeah.
can just chuck them around.
Yeah.
But, like,
and
there
he
was-
looks like a little kid, but it's awesome because when they're getting heat on him, it really works.
Yeah, and also, wouldn't that be awesome if you were a little kid?
Yeah, and you see a dude
And you
who looks
see
like a
Marco
little kid.
Stunt in there fucking fighting Pentagon?
Yeah.
I heard a couple times JR called Pentagon things that were not the word Pentagon.
What was it?
Pentachrom, I heard, was one of them.
Can I tell you my biggest issue with JR?
Yes.
Okay. Sometimes he breaks kayfabe
Oh.
by saying things like Omega and Moxley have a lot of chemistry.
I noticed that specific comment.
Right?
I noticed that as well.
So, and he says a lot of other things like
Like, these two dudes are putting on a hell of a show together.
kind of.
Like,
Yeah, he
shut up,
kind of.
JR.
It's almost like you'd think that JR of all people would know not to do that. So maybe they're telling him to. Or he just thinks it's kind of looser, so he does.
I think, yeah.
But other things he said that have made me be like, did you just say that? Or it's like he's like, there's a 20-second count for the tag teams in the ring instead of a 10-second count because it's more logical. I don't mind as long as it's logical. I'm like, bro, the fact that you're talking about logic within wrestling is breaking kayfabe.
Makes it work,
and it's illogical.
Right. It's illogical you mentioning the logic. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I do like JR. I like the commentary team.
I never ever thought I would say this in my life. I love Tony Schiavone.
Yeah, me too.
He's
great.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I think he's the best out of the three commentators.
Well, he says the least.
He does say the least, but that's because JR won't shut the fuck up.
Well, JR and Excalibur are doing the show.
Yeah.
They're calling the show.
I love everything Tony. I think Tony has the best points. And Excalibur he's the backbone. He's like keeping it.
Yeah.
He's keeping everything on track.
Yes,
or
exactly.
trying, at least. JR is doing whatever the fuck JR wants to do, which is great for the most part.
Yeah.
It's not to say I don't
whatever JR is saying doesn't matter because his voice is so JR-y.
Dude, and there was one thing that he said that I really liked. He goes, if this ain't a slobber knocker, then it ain't a thing.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Totally.
that's fucking awesome. That's a play on your own shit, bro.
And you know what is another awesome thing that JR said? He goes, damn, that's a fine T-shirt. Where do you think you could get that, Excalibur?
And Excalibur goes, thanks, Jim.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was, yeah.
So
he is awesome. I mean, it's just a little thing. It's just me.
No, it's
after getting pissed off by WWE for so long, maybe I need to chill my pies out a little bit.
And that's another thing I've been saying and thinking too is like randomly a Cultaholic video started, and I wasn't planning on watching this because I don't give a fuck what anybody else has to say about AEW. Basically,
I don't really give a fuck what anyone else has to say about wrestling. Any wrestling.
Although I do watch a Cultaholic news videos just while I'm getting ready for work. I think they're fun to watch. But it was Jack the Jobber. He's a guy on their channel, and he was like,
I like Jack the Jobber.
I do too. I like the guys on Cultaholic. But he was like about to review AEW, and he was like, now there are a few things on this show that if a WWE had done it, people would have flipped out, and nobody really said anything. And
that's a good point.
I stopped the video,
and
I said,
you don't want to know
that's because WWE has lost our trust, and AEW has not lost our trust yet. So you can't.
I'll go with you.
Yeah, so you can't be like, oh, well, they did this and it didn't make sense. It's like, well, you know what? They've had 3 shows, so fucking relax.
It's gonna
like they have been changing things as things go wrong. Like this week, we both noticed. I think that the musics were louder,
much louder.
Like you could
hear
the music.
This is what Moxley's music is.
Yeah, it's
I
like
really
they piped it into the main
Ambrose.
mix instead of leaving it in the background.
Yeah.
So that's something that I saw people complaining about online,
and
that maybe we had been talking about, and they fixed it.
And that's something that we've heard Cody say. We're listening.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's a huge difference.
I think Cody should listen to this podcast.
Yeah.
I mean, we talk about Star Trek. We talk about fucking AEW.
I know. He would talk
about DC Comics. He loves all that shit.
Actually, that's true. He would like, we got a like from fucking Brandon Cutler.
Oh, we did get a like from Brandon Cutler.
One of my favorite AEW superstars.
Yeah,
and kind of favorite human beings, actually. I like him.
Like an awesome dude. He's a white meat baby face.
Yes, his meat is as white as can get. But his face is as baby as can be.
And that's the thing about it's something that Daniel Bryan said when he was feuding with John Cena heading into SummerSlam quite a few years ago. Before he beat Cena, this was a match that he beat him at.
Yep.
He was saying WWE is a parody of pro wrestling.
Yeah,
it is. Because if you think about it, the good guys aren't really that good. You know,
no.
They're just saying these are the good guys. Cheer for them. These are the bad guys.
John Cena and The Rock, they're a couple of scumbags as far as WWE's concerned.
Exactly, but like Seth Rollins, fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, weasel.
Seth Rollins he's a weasel. But they just like, no, he's a good guy. They're like, he's a good guy. You're like,
I think The Fiend's a good guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Because like he believes in like friendship and he teaches us lessons.
Right.
He's like fucking badass Mr. Rogers and shit.
So in AEW though, the baby faces, the good guys, you're like Brandon Cutler. He's a good guy. You feel for him.
Yep.
MJF, he's a fucking dick.
He's a bad person.
He's a bad person because he's always saying terrible shit about people.
Yep.
Marco Stunt, good guy. Look at him. How could you root against a guy like
Jungle Boy, as innocent as the day is long.
Luchasaurus, a badass good guy because he takes care of the little guys. He's nice.
Yes, absolutely.
You know what I mean? It's like really, even though like you were saying, everyone cheers for everyone.
Yeah.
But you can tell.
Their characters are still pretty, like SCU. Are they good guys or bad
Middle
guys?
ground.
Middle ground. And that's cool.
They're
that
cool.
You can be in the middle.
I think they're cool heels or they're badass good
edgy
guys.
Good guys.
Yeah, it's one or the other.
Lucha Bros, bad guys.
Bad guys.
They break your arm. They'll
jump you from behind.
But you know what I like about AEW? Everyone does tons of awesome moves.
Yeah.
No one's being held back on their move potential.
Exactly.
You can be your character, whether it be good or a bad guy, and still do awesome, sick-ass fucking indie wrestling.
And the matches aren't formulaic.
No, I'm
Like,
never
I feel
sure
like
what's going to happen.
Like the last Moxley match I saw, they were brawling on the left side of the ring for like 90% of it.
Right. Like,
You're
what are you doing over there?
Yeah.
Get out of there.
Right.
Is there even a camera over there?
Right?
Everyone does a fucking good guy, bad guy. Everyone's doing topes.
Everyone's doing
Suicidas, Tope
topes.
con hilo.
That might be the thing. Maybe there's a little too many, but I think that...
They're very varied in AEW,
Yeah,
though.
a lot of the guys in...
Darby did one where he ran through the second rope, but did a front flip with his fucking hands taped behind his back.
It was insane.
That was awesome. Watching him, that was when I was like, oh, this guy's the shit.
This guy's the shit.
Watching him climb the turnbuckle with his arms taped behind his back.
Yeah.
And I thought he was just going to, he climbed up to the ropes, and I thought he was just going to do the dead man, what do you call it, coffin drop?
Yeah.
But then he did an extra flip and hit Chris, and Chris was selling Darby's shit
selling
like
his ass off.
Fucking selling it big time.
Yeah. And he brought back the Lion Tamer.
Oh, yeah, totally. And Darby hit him with a lion salt with his arms taped behind his back.
Everything Darby did was great.
It was perfect.
Yep.
It was an I love AEW.
It was a blast.
It was a blast. I had so much. I got home. It was Friday.
Mm-hmm.
I got home from work. Usually, I like to crack a Steve Weiser, and I like to get right into my video games.
Yeah.
But I was like, I had fallen. Oh, so this is what happened when I went to watch AEW during the week. I was like scrambling to fucking, because I was behind, and I was like, oh shit, AEW's almost on. AEW's almost on, and I like ran to my room, fucking popped AEW on, sat back. I was like, oh, fuck, this is so good. This wrestling is so good. And then all of a sudden I was like, uh-oh, and I opened my eyes, and 4 hours, because on TNT they play the show, and then they play it again.
Yeah.
And I woke up right at the end of the Jericho-Allen match.
Right.
And I was like, fuck, I just slept through AEW. I was like, I have a podcast. I can't be sleeping. And then I didn't know if I'd be able to watch it.
Right.
I was like, fuck, I just missed event television.
Yeah.
I slept right through it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Luckily on Sling you could record it.
No, on Sling they have it on the on-demand.
Oh, is that what it is? Because it said stop recording.
Well, here's the thing.
You got to pay extra for that.
Okay, here's my experience this week with AEW. I was looking forward to it so much, you guys. Mm-hmm. And so I got home, and I don't get home until after it's over.
Yeah, middle of the night.
Yeah. So then I was like, oh, but I knew it would be on the on-demand because I'd seen them in there. But I didn't realize that it doesn't go on there until like 7 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
So I'm like, fuck. I was like, and I don't want to see any spoilers because this is just like something I enjoy watching so much. I want to
it's pure. You want to keep it pure.
Exactly. So what am I going to do here? I'm like, I randomly saw on YouTube the whole show.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I know that's for scumbags. You need to be giving the guys their ratings. But I figured, I'm going to watch it on the on-demand later anyway.
So you watched it twice?
No. So I watched about the first 25 minutes of it, and then, boom, feed cut out. They were like, we took the video down. I'm like, all right.
Good.
Tony Khan was on the other side.
I'm glad TK shut that shit down.
So I was like, all right, maybe it's on there now. I checked every hour on the on-demand to see if it had been uploaded, and it wasn't until 7 o'clock in the morning. I actually woke up the next day early before work and watched it, which I never fucking do. Yeah?
2 hours early?
No, not the whole time. Only 1 hour.
Right. I thought it went, and when I watched it on demand, it went faster than it said the length of it. It said it was an hour and 57, but I watched it in like an hour.
Yeah. So then I was like, this is never happening to me again. So I paid $5 to add a cloud DVR to my fucking account.
You know what's crazy?
And then I set fucking record AEW every week, and might as well record all the new Always Sunnies.
No American Horror Story?
No, that goes right on there.
That goes right on there, yeah.
Plus, I'm 2 back on that, so by the time I catch up, it'll be fine.
I saw a like a little commercial from one of the next American Horror Stories.
Yeah,
and it was one of the people at the camp.
Were they a secret murderer?
No, the one guy goes to there's that chick who was in the aerobics class and she was doing some murders. The one guy goes, he says to one of the guys, you can't just murder everyone who stumbles into this camp. And then she goes, yeah, I can. And I was like, this fucking show's hilarious.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
AEW is not the only new wrestling available to wrestling fans on.
That's right.
I-
And here's the thing. I'm like, okay, so AEW Dynamite is now replacing Raw in my wrestling diet. And
Diet Mite.
NWA Power is
How many
replacing R.
Three or 4 R's, yeah.
NWA, National Wrestling Alliance, POWERRR.
Yeah, 3 R's, yeah.
That's replacing NXT in my diet.
And then also a little Susan of bonus wrestling, AEW Dark, which I didn't see this week. So I have an AEW Dark I haven't watched.
Jesus Christ, AEW Dark, fucking Joey Janela versus Kenny Omega in a lights out fucking street fight. It was.
Is it awesome?
One of the best AEW matches so far.
Well, I'm pretty sure next week's AEW Dark has a fucking.
And those are both on Tuesday, NWA and AEW Dark.
Yeah,
on YouTube for free, you guys.
That's
so
fucking insane.
If you're listening to us and you ever watch AEW, fucking check out AEW Dark to see the kind of in-ring action they have.
And if you're listening to this, bless your soul.
Bless your fucking soul.
Bless your
Jesus
fucking
Christ.
bloody soul. But if you don't like wrestling, this is the time to check it out. Or if
Yeah.
you don't know about wrestling, go on to YouTube. Do AEW Dark. Do NWA Power.
So NWA Power is an interesting little concept because the National Wrestling Alliance is the oldest wrestling body in the country, and it has been bought by the dude from
The
Smashing
world
Pumpkins.
is a vampire.
And at first everyone's like, what the fuck? Why this guy buy the NWA?
Yeah. And also, so this is the return of studio wrestling.
And what does that mean?
Studio wrestling is a wrestling show that is pre-taped in a small TV studio of approximately 150 to 200 persons, I
And
believe.
the camera quality looks like that of a sitcom?
Dude, and I heard this discussed on another podcast. They were talking about how good the cameras are, and they were like, I don't know if they're going to be able to keep up with it, keep up the quality of this show. Because,
why wouldn't they be able to? They bought the cameras.
But where's the revenue coming from for this show?
It's got to be YouTube advertising.
Which there is a lot of money in there, but not necessarily for a burgeoning wrestling channel.
Yeah, you're right. I don't really know where the money's coming from, but I assume that
Smashing Pumpkins.
Yeah, he's just rich.
Besides that,
I assume that the idea here is to build a fan base legitimately, slowly.
you got to spend money to make money.
Yeah, so I think it's a long-term plan here.
Yes, I think that you're probably right.
So it looks like it's 1970 on this fucking
crazy.
show, guys.
All the colors, the palette of it.
Like the text, the font
The
styles.
font, yeah.
Like they have a Dawkins song for their opening song.
Yeah, the promo deliveries, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's funny because they all do the NWA style promos where, like, literally this week there was a guy and he fucking beat this guy who looked like he walked out of the 1970s. And then when he's doing his promo, he just started fucking rhyming. And I'm like, that's such a, like, Dusty Rhodes or any of those old guys who just rhyme for no reason.
I actually didn't finish this week's
episode
it was solid.
of
NWA
NWA
Power either. There's only so much time in
a lot
the
of
day.
squash matches.
Well, that's important.
That's what happens in studio wrestling. Yeah,
well,
it's
even
like
on
NXT.
even on AEW, there was a squash match.
Yeah?
Oh, dude, I want to talk about that squash match on AEW.
Okay.
Because I'm pretty sure we had seen it IRL. Fucking
Yes!
LAX fought
They're not called LAX anymore.
Proud and Powerful.
That's right.
Fought Santana and Garrett. No,
Ortiz and Santana.
Yeah, they fought Alex Reynolds and John Silver,
And
the Beaver Boys.
Yeah. And when I saw John Silver, I'm like, I can't believe this guy's on fucking TV right now. We met him. We saw him so many times.
Oh, my God. We saw every single fucking show we went to Beyond Wrestling.
Yep.
In fucking
Providence, Rhode Island,
at the Fete. Yeah.
Yeah, and this guy, and even I have seen the ref, or we've seen the ref from the Fete Beyond on AEW.
He's
also.
the little guy, the little bald man?
Yeah, he looks a lot like John Silver.
He graduated from college in that same arena they were in. I learned that from JR.
That's nice.
And I saw a post on Facebook from Beyond Wrestling that was like 1 year ago, and it was LAX versus the Beaver Boys.
Yeah.
And then it was like last night on AEW, and it was them again.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's
But
so
anyway,
cool.
a squash match is a good thing to build a character.
It's important to
important.
building up a team.
And also, it's nice to get some guys on TV for enhancement talent. Even, I could see John Silver ending up there. He's pretty awesome.
Dude, he looks swole.
Yeah, he's small, but he's jacked.
He's super jacked. He's like a baby. He's baby Cesaro, yeah?
That is what people
Isn't
were
that-
chanting back in the day.
Yeah,
Baby
yeah.
Cesaro. That's
Yeah.
what they chanted at him.
Can we get Cesaro out of the fucking E, please?
Yeah.
And into the EWA? AEW.
Yeah, that's probably a guy they would want.
Yeah, probably
Yeah.
never going to leave, though. If he was going to leave, wouldn't he have already left?
I don't
It's
know.
not like they haven't been
I
fucking
bet
with
they
him his
shared him
whole
out for another
career.
5 years. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe. Yeah. I almost started talking about Mike Kanellis. I'm like, fuck WWE. Fuck Mike Kanellis.
We'll talk about the guys when they leave.
Yeah, once you get out under the umbrella of the E, then you can come be on the pod.
And honestly, guys, if in like 6 months something fucking awesome happens on wrestling on WWE, I'll click back and to see if it's going to be worth it, but it probably won't be. But
Yeah, unless CM Punk's fighting Daniel Bryan.
Doesn't it feel like CM Punk's going to show back up there the minute I stop paying
It's getting
attention?
closer and closer.
Just like that time that I stopped watching wrestling.
And Shawn Michaels
came back.
And had all the best matches of his career.
I was waiting for so long for fucking Shawn Michaels to come back. And like after Kane fucked that dead body, then they brought him back after I stopped watching.
Yeah, we had to get out of there after that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so NWA PoweRRR.
Yeah. That's definitely worth a curiosity interest thing. I mean,
It's also cool. It's like a time traveling show.
It is. Yeah. I like it.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's very cool. I mean, I
Yeah.
shouldn't say, I guess I don't love it if I didn't watch it, but
Yeah.
there's a lot of fucking shit to do, and there's only so much free time.
But now Tuesday's become an awesome day for wrestling because AEW Dark and Power come out. Power comes out at 6:05.
6:05 is
and then at 7:00 AEW comes on.
Yeah, that's bananas, dude.
It's crazy. Both
Yeah.
on YouTube for freezies.
For freezies, dude.
Yeah.
They're giving you premium content.
That
dude.
is serious premium content.
Serious premium content.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone gives as good I mean, maybe I just don't know about it, but I don't know who's given as good of free content on YouTube as wrestling.
Yeah, no, I don't think
as
so.
As far as pure
Yeah.
like, this is A-class stuff.
AEW's giving you their best shit on YouTube. I mean, all their the pre-tapes and stuff like that, like they have been doing promos on there for years, and now those promos are for months, and
For a year.
Now those promos they're actually being featured on their show, and the style from those promos has been jacked and used on the AEW.
Yeah,
show.
like they did a bit where they were following Cody.
Oh,
that was and like
I love Cody. He's my guy.
Cody's your guy?
Cody's my guy.
Wow. No,
Mox is my guy because he beats so much ass.
You're wearing a Moxley shirt right now.
But I'm about to buy a new Cody shirt.
Oh, no.
You got a New Day shirt
I'm wearing a
on.
New Day. Well, you know what? Because I love the New Day. I just, even if I don't fucking...
But yeah, Cody, I can't. I love him. He's amazing. He's so cool and well-spoken and interesting and hardworking and
a wrestler.
And a wrestler,
A wrestler.
And you know what? He made himself as jacked as he could possibly be.
He's looking real good.
Ripped.
Yeah. Oh, man. And
he's got an excellent mind for the business, and he seems like he's got a good soul, a good heart. He's a good guy.
Yeah. Oh, awesome. Man, I fucking listened to Brandy on Jericho's podcast.
Oh, cool.
You're talking about fucking good people. Salt of the earth.
Salt of the earth, if you will.
To take some MJF-isms.
Yeah.
She's amazing.
Yeah.
And she's done so much for this. I'm like...
I don't think Cody would be the man he is without her by his side.
I don't think so. And I think Cody would 100% say that.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
They're such a good team, and they have such a good heart. And Brandy's so fucking, like, nice. She just seems like a good... And it's crazy because she's a fucking heel.
Yeah.
She's a good heel as well.
She's a great heel, yeah.
But, like, all this stuff with the... I wish I knew the name of that company where they help people with... like disabilities and stuff, people who have autism
I know what
or
you're saying,
all that. They have that special room you can go to, and it's like even if you have social anxiety or stuff like that.
Anxiety.
Yeah, I do too. And you know, she was saying that like sometimes there's people who have social anxiety and stuff. They end up getting kicked out of a show because they're like freaking out.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean. But now those people have somewhere else to go.
Oh, actually, that's interesting. Like my buddy Justin, his brother has developmentally disabled in some ways. I'm not sure exactly, but he says his mom's like take him to the wrestling show like all the time, and they'll go to the show, and then an hour in it's too, or like
it's too loud,
he'll start freaking out and they have to leave.
Oh, but then they'd be able to go to this. You can go to this little room and you can put some headphones on. You can play with some didgeridoos or whatever. You know, that's
the other thing about AEW. You really feel good about supporting them because they seem like they're really trying to be a good force in the world.
Yes,
where WWE's taking blood money from Saudi Arabia.
Fucking A, they
and
are
paying fucking King Velasquez to win the title.
Yeah,
in Saudi Arabia for the prince because he wanted to see it.
Oh, that's so nasty, dude. I can't. I'm glad.
It feels good not to be connected to them anymore.
Not supporting them financially.
And
not
it's funny.
That they need it, but
and it's funny because the minute I was like, okay, I don't give a shit anymore. It felt like I fucking pulled the pin out of like a train, and 4 cars left, and now I'm like fucking free.
Now you're light on your feet,
And when I saw that thing where Seth Rollins broke into the Firefly Funhouse and burned it down, and I thought to myself, that's stupid, but I don't care.
Yeah, I did too.
I was like, you idiots.
Yeah.
You idiots watching that show. I bet that really sucks for you if you give a shit.
Although I know that like we don't give a shit or whatever,
Yeah,
but
so
like,
how'd you get in there?
well, but then when Bray, he goes, Seth, why are you doing this to me? I was like, well, that's good.
Well,
That's
because
good
Bray
delivery.
Wyatt is a good performer
Yeah.
and a creative genius, but
Yeah.
I think that the thing where they let Seth Rollins burn his place down, he had nothing to do with that. I don't think
So
because
Seth's a good guy when he burned down Mr. Rogers' neighborhood.
exactly.
What the fuck?
And
And they booed him.
and Bray tweeted this is the last time we're going to talk about this. And Bray tweeted, "How did you get in there? Are you dead?" Because in Bray's mind, just like in our mind, it's not just a room backstage, you fucking moron.
No, it's like
it's an ethereal place.
Yeah.
It's like where Dr. Fate lives.
Yes.
You know? It's like probably not even a real physical location.
No.
It's in his soul.
Yeah.
It's in Bray's mind.
Yep.
But Vince probably doesn't know that.
No.
Because he's stupid.
He's an idiot.
Yeah. Anyway, fuck that
All right,
show.
fuck the E, dude.
Yeah. AEW,
NWA.
NWA. I'm on board.
Fucking
Eli Drake is a standout in NWA, and
yeah.
I'm going to keep an eye on that guy. I think he's going to be... I mean, I didn't know about him because he's from Impact, and I never really watched that.
What about... Oh, I feel bad. I can't remember his name.
The Dawsons are a tag team in NWA. The two big fat guys.
I don't want to call him Damian Sandow. Aaron Stevens.
Aaron Stevens. Yeah, he had a
He
great
made a
promo.
return to wrestling just for NWA.
Yep.
Also, what's that other guy? Trevor Murdoch.
Yeah.
He came back. They're like, he hasn't wrestled in fucking 6 years, but NWA brought him back in.
And that's the dude that looks like he's from the 70s. He's got like a John Deere hat on and a fucking flannel
and
cut
he was
off.
fighting that small jacked man.
Yeah.
It looked very good.
Yeah.
I did see that match.
And
I did watch
that
some
guy
of
beat
it.
him, and then in a classic NWA moment, Trevor Murdoch comes up to him and goes, "Good job, kid. You got me this time."
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah,
I didn't
I'm
see
like,
the end of the match. That's
yeah.
cool. Oh, man. So while we had to say goodbye to an important part of our
Wrestling fandom.
yes, we're getting to say hello to so much more.
And, you know, back in the day when I used to watch, like, ECW late at night and 1 o'clock in the morning on the Spanish channel, and I would feel, like, a little bit guilty, you know? And whenever I would catch random WCW, I'd feel a little bit guilty because
You're
that's
cheating
just,
on the E?
Yeah, to me, back then, it was just, like, so personal, and, like, you did have to choose a side, and it's like, WWE's always been there. They're, like, my fucking friends, but now, I don't... Like, I'm so glad that I don't feel that anymore.
Yeah.
My loyalty is
You don't have any
up
intrinsic...
for grabs right now.
Right.
Who wants my
Who wants
loyalty
it?
and
Yeah.
who will reward my loyalty?
You're a mercenary and you're looking for an army to join.
That's right. Yes, exactly.
And it looks like it's going to be all elite power.
I think so.
All right. I think that we've covered everything, right?
Yeah, I think so, guys.
Okay. Well, if you want to email us, once again, it's ketchupinthepodcast at gmail.com. We got a Twitter for this son of a bitch, right?
Ketchup_podcast at Ketchup_podcast.
Okay, good.
And that's
hit us
ketchup
up.
like the, you know.
Yeah, you know that condiment that makes fart sounds?
Yeah.
That one. Hey, guys, anything you want us to talk about, hit us up. Let us know.
There it is.
Otherwise, we're going to catch you on down the road.
Yeah, catch you up down the road.
Catch up down the road. All right.
Thank you, guys.
All right, bye, guys.
Bye.
Williams Apple